Nobody's here. Nobody be here. Y'all be waiting on me or something? Because I be waiting on questions. I don't see no questions. I sit around for 15 minutes. I go. I'm not pulling people off of TikTok no more. Well, for now. Hi. I'm reading people for 5 minutes. Throw your question out there. Let me add you to the list. I'm going to sit around for 15 minutes, see if I get a question. If I don't, it ain't no sweat off my back. I got other things to do. For the people who want to make sure they get their read within this video and they don't miss it, y'all are able to purchase the $10 Fast Pass. Just put the funds within my Chime or my Venmo. All I ask for is $10. And the links to that is in the description. So that's going to be below, or it's going to be the three dots up top. So let's wait around. Let's see if I get some questions and I can read some people right now. What's up? When y'all come through the after hours, that's for y'all to book reads. Tell me how a read resonated with you, and for y'all to check out the latest videos that's on my channel. If y'all want to get read for free, come through in the lives where it says free reads, okay? And y'all don't have to wait around for me to show up. Start throwing your questions out there. So the Fast Pass, I had already mentioned that. Please put the funds. All I ask for is $10. For the people who want to make sure they get their read within this video and they don't miss it, it does extend your read from 5 minutes to 10. So I read you for 10 minutes. And when you guys are done watching this live, check out the new video that I have out where I'm talking about TikTok being some racist thieves. I'm waiting on a question. I'm going to sit around for a little bit and then I'm going to get going. I was feeling this. Now I'm not feeling it. No, I'm not going to read like everybody else. If y'all want to see me read like everybody else, watch that video right there. I'm going to get on the live and start doing what everybody else does. Who's out there? Who am I reading first? Am I reading the haters? They be coming through. Am I reading the lovers? I don't know why they waste their time coming through. You waste a whole lifetime hating. Oh, big wishes come true for someone out there. Who got a question? Ask it. What is... Well, I got sick this morning. I was going to get on at 7. I guess I didn't need to get on at all. Could just tend to myself. Everybody getting sick. My sis is sick. Everybody's sick. Happy Juneteenth, you guys. This is the Black People's Independence Day. June 2nd is the Native American Independence Day. Oh, somebody's saying that somebody's telling the truth. There was a lot of gossiping that was going around. There's a woman that has to do with some type of injustice. This Virgo, someone who got to pay attention to the money for their home, their family. I'm waiting on someone to read. Waiting on people to come ask questions so I can read them. A free trading and investing workshop right here in Atlanta. Thanks for the people who view. You know, thank you for the lurkers, because those views count too. Somebody needs to plan for some type of travel, but your plans got canceled. When? And could be with friends, could be business. Throw your question out there. Who out there got a question? Already 10 people came through the live. They just be staring. I'm like, well, I don't watch, I play. I interact with people. I don't sit there and watch. But hey, everybody, you know, some people, you enjoy how you enjoy. This Virgo keeps popping up. This woman right here, who is out there thinking of this woman who she put she got money on her mind on her money, and her money on her mind. Someone who pays attention to the security. That's why they look for money. Oh, someone's starting to feel better. They're starting to come out of nightmares. you let go of that dumbass app TikTok too? And I'm the crazy one. I'm the one making money with the shit. I had a feeling like I didn't need to get on today. Everybody always shows up when it's like, okay, time for me to go. That's when they show up. I'm gonna wait around like 10 more minutes and I'm gonna get gone. Don't be coming in the after hours trying to get read for free like a fucking dumbass. I mean, that's the only way I can say it, straight up and honest to you. Don't be coming where it says after hours, I'm not reading people. Come where it says I'm reading people for free. That's where you come. Don't be coming when I'm clocked the fuck out. Shit. Wonder why I'm not doing nothing with you. What's up, Pedro? I don't read for numbers. How many nominations is she gonna get? I can't read for numbers. You might want to ask another reader how many nominations she's gonna get. There's some answers you don't get from the. Is there another question that you want to know? Because I don't even know how I'll reword that. Man, the Wi-Fi is playing today. I feel like hitting it. Quit playing. You gotta remember they talking riddles. And I'm the one who don't be repeating them riddles to y'all. I can't read for time. I don't read for no numbers. When y'all like, when is this gonna happen? Y'all keep asking that. Y'all keep asking me the same shit. I can't tell you what I read for. I don't read for. I mean, no offense, but like, I don't read for numbers. You have to figure there's still some things in life that you have to go live life and have your eyes open for. So we can add. I can ask, is she gonna get nominations? I can ask that, but like pretty much, but like how many she's gonna get, we'll see whatever numbers pop up. I'm gonna ask your question. We'll see whatever numbers pop up. But let me bust your bubble now. I don't read for numbers. I don't read for when or like how many awards. Like it's either that's like the beauty that you're supposed to see what you get. It's still supposed to be surprise, living life, you know? Man, would this come on? It be pissing me off. I like music. Well, I can play the music, the lo-fi that's on the software. Okay, I got you. Is she gonna receive awards? I'm pretty sure she will. Are you gonna be able to attend and watch? That sounds like you'll have fun doing that. Let me see if I can switch something up. I know sometimes the cards can be pretty like, it's like pretty it's pretty interesting how they can pinpoint some things, but there's still some things that they can't read for. I mean, everyone reads differently, because there's probably a reader out there like, oh, I could pin for time. Well, that's dumb, because
Ready to pin.
honestly, I don't think you pin it for time, but whatever. You know how many times, I'm just gonna be honest with you, you know how many times I've sat up here with people reading? You know, we read back and forth when you read. Oh, you might be able to, that'd be fun. Like when you read people back and forth and you teach and you be in the, you know, you're exchanging reads and all that stuff, like when you're in this world. You know how many times somebody has read the cards and I'm not even on soulmate energy and they're like, your soulmate is coming tomorrow. That's why I've learned, like, stop telling some people some things. For some people out here, stop telling some people some things. Because, like, it'd be hella tomorrows. It'd be 1,000 tomorrows. And that motherfucker ain't walked in yet. I'm gonna be dead. They coming tomorrow. Okay. So that's why it's safe for some things. Some things you don't say. But hold on. I want to. Why? You know what? This is one of them phones you just use to play music and want to play. You know, act stupid. You had one job. Can't do shit. I'm sick. Come on! Damn it! My neighbors, they always like that girl. I be trying to play elevator music. The algorithm over here is slow. You be having to wait. I got you, Emma. I'm on Joey right now. Okay. When is the VMAs? Is it coming up this week? Next week? I don't watch VMAs. I don't watch any of that. Forgive me. I probably already told you. I'm not into any of that. Some people are like, what? Some people really can't understand how you might be into something and someone else might be into something else. Let's see. Let's see what numbers if there's gonna be any numbers that pop out. I'll read them. So do I have your question up there? All right. So will Lady Gaga receive the Video Vanguard Award for 2025? The MVMAs for MTV. Okay. I'm getting more of a yes. These are all maybes. Yes. There's hella yeses. So to go through this real quick, someone's got a lot on their plate. Someone's crossing a lot off their list. Somebody's been working long and hard on something. Someone might have to travel from one side of the country to another, or someone is traveling from one country to another. This right here, something feels like it's slowing down though. Something's not as busy as it used to be. This could be the love life, or it could be business. It could be messages coming in from friends or business partners. But yeah, something's slowing down. There's like more free time for someone. There's like things get worse before they get better. But it's been pretty overwhelming. This could be you or someone around you. This could be the person that you're asking about. But things have been feeling pretty overwhelming. A lot of multitasking, a lot of juggling. There was like avoiding some type of danger. There was about to be like a fall from grace. There's divine intervention. Someone was able to avoid something that was um, very bad, but there's some type of bad luck that's going on in the circumstances. It could be an announcement that's happening from the doctor, from the court. There's some type of addiction that someone's dealing with. This could be drugs, sex, control, money. There's like a couple here that feels like they've chained themselves to each other for some reason. They feel like they have to. It's not the devil that binds them, it's the thoughts of this couple. Now, like whatever this bad luck is really affecting somebody for 10 years, whatever's going on with this. But the answer to your question is if she's going to get the award. Yeah, there's going to be some type of party or reunion and get together. Like there's old friend or old lover, old job, or old contract that someone's going to be going back to. And someone's going to remember why they had left. It's going to be unfavorable. Someone's really not going to be enjoying their time. There's some type of imbalance. There's some type of disharmony, some type of like something that incompletion. There's like someone who's always giving, giving, giving. Could be bad gifts. I'm not sure. It could be headaches, but someone's always giving. There's not like an equal give and take. There's some type of bad business. This could be within love, or it could be business. Oh, September 7th. Okay, so we're about a month away. Where is the UBS arena? Um, But like if there's any type of arguments, there's true forgiveness. There's some type of communication that's going one on one. This could be at work or it could be between a couple, like a loving couple. It could be between a family member, but there's some conversation, there's some communication that's gonna go well, but it has to be like private, one on one, something that's without group. Like there's some type of communication that's happening within a group that's not going to go well, miscommunication and fighting. But if there's like, if the conversation could be one on one, like private, then there's going to be some type of understanding, some type of forgiveness. There's two friends here. This is another card of forgiveness too. If you have any type of arguments going on, or who you're asking about might be having arguments going on within their home or business, there's some type. This keeps popping up. Forgiveness. There's been arguments, but there's forgiveness, and like I'm wondering if these are the two people that are arguing. There's two friends here that are two gentlemen. They're older and they're mature. They're both light. They're both like they have like blonde hair. They both own their business. They're both mature. But this Taurus one, he's in an energy of where he's being a bit mean with his money. He's being controlling of the people around him. He's trying to control people around him with his money. Um, there's someone who like they're very prideful. They have a hard time looking deeper. That could be like with women. That could be like when they purchase large purchases. That could be a house or a car. Like they have a hard time. Gosh, why did this? Hold on. We have to pause for a second. They have a hard time looking deeper. There's someone who's prideful. They're shallow. Okay, yeah. Hold on. I need scissors. Okay. What the hell? Yeah, I was finishing up with these two gentlemen. So there's two really good friends that are very mindful towards each other. They're very good towards each other, but there's some type of trouble, and it's mostly coming from the one that's a Taurus. There could be something going on with his assets, something going on with his business or his money, something where he's not able to pay attention towards big business. But this one right here, the Scorpion one, he's there's someone who's very mature, emotionally mature. He's very loving. And he cares about education for himself, for his children, for other people's children too, for other people. There's this Scorpion one, he looks at, they're both protectors, but this one's being a bit prideful and shallow right now. This one, he likes other cultures, he likes other languages, he likes other foods. He's very open, but his heart is open right now to like education and for other people to be educated too. But there's yeah, some type of trouble going on. That could be you. That could be going on with, I really emphasize that's going on with someone around you. That could be happening with the person that you're asking about, the person that's on your mind. As for Joa, Joa, I just say Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Who am I adding to the list? Am I adding anyone? Let me get on to the next. Let me tell everybody what's going on. Thanks for coming through and letting me read you. And if anybody wants a personal, just email me at heavenlydivinetaro@gmail.com. Everything's in the description of the video. So as soon as y'all email me and let me know if y'all want a video or a one-on-one private live, you can get it today. Let me come in the chat, see who I'm adding to the list, and let me tell everybody what goes on in this live. I got Emma. Oh, New York. Yeah, because that's Lady Gaga's stomping grounds, right? So it should be good. It should be good. If you're into Lady Gaga, you're a new subscriber. Oh, thanks for showing up, boss. Can I ask a question? Yeah, go ahead. So let me tell everybody how to get added to the list. All you got to do is throw your question out there and I'll add you to the list. It's first come, first serve. And I'm finna tell everybody the order of the list in a minute. So for those people who are interested in the $10 fast pass, which it does allow you to, the fast pass just makes sure that you get read within this video and that you don't miss it. You do get your reading for 10 minutes instead of 5, and it does allow y'all to skip the line. So all I ask for is $10 within my Chime or my Venmo, and everything's in the description below or the 3 dots up top. I also have the links to those as well. So as soon as you send the funds, send your name. When you come into the live, as you send your question for the fast passers, send multiple green hearts. And then I read them immediately next. So after who I'm currently reading, I read the fast passers immediately next. And thank all y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the subs, for the people who already subbed and the new subbers. Thank y'all for the people who come through and do business with me. Thank y'all for helping me grow. I added you to the list. Yeah, I got your question saved. I'm finna go through and so I have Emma and I have Boss. Boys. I apologize if I'm saying your names wrong. I'm saying them as best as I can with my accent, with the way I know how to read things. Oh, he's been feeling upset. A couple of jokes might get his mind off of it. Oh, he did have some money problems going on. Yeah, so I mean, at least you know it ain't got nothing to do with you. It's just, the business. I think I have you next. Yeah, I'm finna read you next. When you guys are done with this live, check out this video. Check out this video later. Yeah, how TikTok is some racist thieves. So this is for everyone because this card fell out. The collective means us, you and me. It's some trouble going on. Someone's got new ideas for the future and you need to stay consistent. You need to keep them up as you do them. There's something that's going to start small, but it's going to grow. Now, this right here is Gemini energy. Someone's going to get a message from someone coming in quick. The person who may be giving you this message may be dark on the outside. They're like a young, like they're still in high school, or in their mind they still think that as like they're as someone who's in college, like high school or college. But there's someone who's coming in with a message. It's a good message. This is good news. There's someone who's going to get you to be able to think. It's going to be about business, it's going to be about law, or there's someone who's a loyal friend who helps you out, who helps you think about something in a rational way. Someone who got Gemini energy. I'm not sure if I already said that, but Gemini energy. I'm well. I hope you're well. You want to know if you're going to go back to your previous job? Okay, I got you. Oh, let me put the sign up real quick, letting everybody know that I'm open. I'm taking questions right now. Okay, let's get with it. For Emma, you want to know, are you going to be going back to your previous job? So I read for the month. Like, the energies, like what's going on, what you have, are you going towards that way for the month? So this more than likely it's going to tell me within the 2 weeks. Some of these cards talk longer than that. Everybody keep in mind, I'm an interpretive reader. So that means interpretations. Let me tell you real quick. We have counseling, coaching, intuition, and interpretations. I like to stick with my interpretations because you have to study the colors, the symbols, the meanings of the cards. And with that, I'm telling you what the spirit is saying through the meanings of these cards. So tarot cards don't tell you what to do. They give you some things to think about, but still at the end of the day, it's up to you to decide. So that's why I tell people, don't move within temper. Reflect after you hear what the spirits are saying about your question. Things for you to consider, things for you to think about. Sit back and think about what you're going to do before you do it, especially if you have other people involved.
Here we go again.
You are welcome. Yeah, I got checks.
And diarrhea.
Thanks for y'all being here, for the views, for your patience, for the people who come through and do business with me. Thank y'all for the subs. Thank y'all for helping me grow. You want to know if you're going to go back to your old job? So for right now, it's a no. And let's go through the details. So you got some type of big wishes that are coming true, some type of satisfaction, gratification. Hold on, this charger playing with me. All right, there's some trouble going on. Your big wishes are coming true. Didn't I already say that? Someone's getting organized. Someone's getting something together. You're getting your ducks in a row. Someone's paying attention to the future. You could be a manager or you could be into logistics. Something where you have to pay attention to, like, what you're putting on the shelf, inventory. But it's not a good time for you to be telling people around you your money secrets, like what you got financially going on for you, your endeavors. There's some type of job offer. There could be delays too. There's some type of extra money that's coming towards you, but like there's something that's like starting, some type of initial start. There's people around you who like what you're doing and they want to do business with you, but right now you might be feeling like happy to tell other people about what you got going on, and it's not a good time. Like, it's best for you to only talk to your close friends and family about your money endeavors that you have, or your next steps that you have for yourself when it comes towards money, because there's some people around you who tend to be jealous, envious, and you may not believe it, but they have a way to sabotage your plans. Now, this could be a job or like the starts of a relationship. It could be a start of a diet or a project, or like I said, a new job, but there's something that's starting off well. There's something about good health that you're going to get a message for. There's something about good communication, a good balance of communication, sharing and caring. But like headed back to it, are you headed back to your previous job? No. You might be having like you might be starting at another job because this is talking about a new start somewhere else. But I mean, yes, it does talk about love, but these cards can also talk about finances as well. There are subjects within our life that are intertwined. So some people can do without the love and they just need the money. Some people want the love and the money. So, different folks for different strokes, but there's something that you move on to. It could be from house to house. It could be from job to job. It could be like within a job from moving down from department, like downsizing. But there's some type of move that you're making, and you need to be careful of your surroundings. You need to keep your eyes open because there's some type of danger that you're moving in towards, or that's coming towards you. There's victories again that the spirits are saying that you need to keep towards yourself. There's like you could be having good things that are going on for you. You could be crossing things off your list, like just like each day, like little by little, like slow and steady wins the race is another meaning for this card too. But the Four of Wands reversed, so car errands and car trips, you could be doing something with your vehicle, paying attention to the vehicle, like the maintenance, the tires. You could be going on like some type of holiday with your family or your friends, like going on a short trip. You could be like doing something with the vehicle as regards to work, like getting in and out the car a lot is another meaning of this card. What's up the year 1988? All these wait, that's 1998, excuse me. Those are two different years. How are you? For Emma, there's something that's going on for you. Like there's small victories that you're having, but you're not telling other people. Or this card, the spirits are telling you through this card is that you need to keep good things to yourself. You might be having like, parties to yourself, just little victories to yourself. You could be having small kickbacks, a small wedding, just having like a few people around you and enjoying yourself because you're surrounding yourself around some type of truth. There's two friends here. They could tend to argue because one is more mature than other, but they're both Gemini. They're both dark. They're both young. They could be like still in high school or in college, or some of these people actually could be still young at heart. But they're both dark on the outside, and both these cards is talking about that you're getting a message. So, and you're getting a message about thinking. There's someone who's loyal to you. There's someone who's a loyal friend. Oh, I had to stop the clock. It don't matter. Oh, you're feeling reflective? Got you. Um, for Emma, I'm hoping to go back and go full time there. It's saying that it's going to be better. You're going to be picking something else up. Something new is going to come in before the old place. This card also could be talking about like going back to something old could be a bad step or a bad reunion. But you need to be careful of your surroundings because you could be stepping yourself into something that's bad. Someone who's a friend or something like that is gonna step in and they're going to teach you. You're going to be learning something. They're going to help you out. They're going to help you think. There's something about some like thinking rational or logical. There's someone who's a loyal friend. And they're going to be coming in pretty quick. There's going to be some type of confusion that's leaving. They've got some messages to say to you. This could be someone like who already lives within your home. This could be someone who's like a work colleague or a friend. This could be a son or a relative. But yeah, there's someone who's Gemini who's like really good at problem solving, who's going to come in and help you get through some type of challenges. But it's saying it's going to be better that you're going to go somewhere else and it's going to be better for you. But it's some other main messages I'm pulling from your read is it's good for you to keep your money endeavors to your close friends and your family. Like those conversations are going to go well. There's going to be some type of one-on-one private conversation that's going to go well too. That could either be business or love. or your health, like with the doctor. Because those wings up there, there's some type of peace that's going to be coming over you. Yeah, big wishes come true. I think what you're looking for in your last job, you're going to find something better in another job. Keep looking. It doesn't hurt to put in, a word in with your last job, but, keep putting in, keep applying for more. That does help the job you want to come in. These cards are trying to fall out. Okay, so right now it's time for you to make a move. And there's something about you're getting through your challenges and you have strength, that it's like not hard for you to do some type of task or something like that. It's do something that comes easy to you. As you're going throughout your week, come back to the reading and think. This card also be talking about shelter. It also be talking about you do something that's very hard. You see how she's sticking her hand into the lion's mouth. You do something that is revolved with the community. You do something that's very hard, but you make it look easy. It's some type of like maybe like breathing that you do, or some type of way that you've been trained, or just like something that you naturally are. This also be talking about victory and wealth too. That, see how she has to put this to the side real quick so she can fix what's going on with this lion. So
to present our fleet of mobile service vans.
but this is saying that you're out of a moment of a pause and delay, that you've taken time to research and think, and now it's time for you to get up and move. You're going to be using your brain too. You're going to be using your mind, strategy, your third eye. Your plan, it's like you plan for the future. So now it's like time for it's a good time for you to start doing what you plan for yourself. It's really, with that hangman reverse, it's really going to benefit you in a positive way for about 8 to 10 years. So you got, and I'm seeing a 7 up here. So okay, now this 7 is telling me more. You might have, for you, Emma, finishing up your read, that this angel message coming in with the 3 sevens I see on the clock on my phone. You have you need to stick to your intentions and beliefs, that you have a lot of people around you who are like beating on you, who are bullying on you, and you might be feeling overwhelmed. You could be feeling as if you want to give up, but it's because like um those people really don't, they're animals. I mean, just to put it simply, of what I know that angel message meaning, stick to your intentions and beliefs, that you were taught right, that you have the right thought within your mind and you're going about it the right way. But some of the people around you, you just might not have a good, you might be paying attention to the people you really have around you, if they're good or bad for you. Not saying if they're good or bad, period, just saying if they, actually benefit you as you get towards your goals. But there's something about like you might be feeling like you need to stop. Like you might be feeling like you're being bullied. Um, but like that message with the 3 sevens is you need to continue to do what you're doing. Keep going on. That was for Emma. I'm on voice. Who am I adding to the list? Yeah, it's saying that it's looking like it's gonna be better as you take a move somewhere else. I'm well. I hope you're well. Yes, you can add a question. Lover's Lane. Okay, I added you to the list, Lover's Lane. You want to know what's coming for you at your current job? Got you. And it looks like I'm adding Liz. Yes, add your question. You are welcome, Emma, and thank you. Hold on, give me a second. I'm finishing up with thank you, and thank all of y'all for coming through. Thank you for your views, for the people who like the live. Thank you for the people who for the people who come through and do business with me, with the donations and the personals and the fast passes. And thank y'all for helping me grow. If anybody wants a personal, let me explain that real quick. Let me make sure I've got everybody's questions. I want to know what's going on with you at your current job with Kay. Yeah, Liz, throw your question out there and I add you to the list. So who I have in line right now is Voice, and I have Lover's Lane. So let me tell everybody what goes on here. If anybody wants a personal, just email me at HeavenlyDivineTaro@gmail.com. Everything that I'm talking about is in the description of the video, okay? So how you get your question answered, throw it out there, and I just read you for about 5 minutes. For the people who want to make sure that they don't miss their read within this video, they are able to purchase a $10 fast pass. So all you have to do is put the funds within my Chime or my Venmo. Those links are in the description of the video as well. And as you do, send your name and send green hearts with your question. And the fast passers, they get read immediately next, because that's designed to make sure that you don't miss your reading within this video. And I read them for 10 minutes rather for 5. Check out this video when you guys are done with this live. Talking about TikTok being some racist thieves. If you want to hear me talk more about that, check that out after this live. And do I need to add anyone to the list? So I'm gonna get the cards ready for Voice. Abrí yo, Jack. Voice. So you want to know about this person's current feelings towards you? You are not in contact with them. Oh, I added you real quick, Liz. Oh, you want to know if they're gonna move on? It looks like they've already started to. We're gonna ask the cards your question. What are the current feelings? You guys are not in contact right now. Is there any way that you could get in contact and say hello and find out the feelings? I don't think I would want to do that. There's some type of bad business that's going on. What are this person's current feelings? But there's good business. It's crazy. It's bad business and good business. It's some good business that's beginning to start. Ooh, that flew out there. Okay. New friends, new job, somebody working very long and hard on something. Okay. Challenges. Somebody's fighting challenges as they're going down some road. Okay, there's a con artist. There's a man that's a con artist. All right, let's talk about this. You got some good luck coming towards you with some type of announcement from the court, from the doctor about your health. Let's talk about this. Oh shit, somebody got a lot. Somebody really got a lot that they got going on. It could be you, could be someone else. Okay, someone's keeping it to themselves. Let's start the clock. Somebody's keeping it to themselves that they are being a hermit. It could be you, it could be someone around you, but it's like somebody's just very frustrated with the people that they have around them. There's some type of stability that they don't have, and they realize that they can do something on their own and to themselves. And someone's just very smart. They're illuminating their own path. They don't brag, they don't show off with their funds or the money that they have. They use it for necessities and what they need it for. There's someone who works very hard and they save their money up, and it was underneath the deck, which means that this is private energy. There's somebody who is they have funds. but they don't brag like a lot of typical people out here. There's someone who's going through challenges to themselves. But the thing about it is, it's not like this is anything that's depressing, or this is just what someone has to do. I think a lot of people are so, I don't know why people get fat, like sad quick. But the thing about it is, somebody could be going on a long journey. Somebody could be traveling. This could be due to work, or this could be due to um, learning. But someone could be going from one side of the country to another. Someone could be going on a long journey, and they are financing themselves. They're illuminating their own path. There's someone who is very smart, and they're stabilizing themselves. They stay away from trouble. Usually when people read the Hermit card, they're like, you're afraid to be alone, but you need to be alone. But this is not, I see this card as someone who is the lone wolf. This is someone who's not afraid to be alone. This is someone who is a badass, and they understand where the benefits of them being to themselves. Right now, someone just sees that they're someone is very wise, and they use their brain, and they see that there's a lot of people around them that are not using teamwork, and they don't have time for this. So they have continued to take all the belongings that they have with on their back and move forward. So this could be the feelings of you. This could be feelings of the person that you're thinking of. Right here, that someone's decided to, like, there's that you're getting new friends, a new job, new adventures coming towards you. There's like new opportunity that's coming towards you as well. Right here, there's like some type of like bad business that was happening financially, that you're giving some type of money. It doesn't, there's some type of imbalance. It doesn't hurt you, it helps the other person. But it might be wise for you to think about wanting to save your funds to help yourself out. Now, it could be like, I'm not sure if you're giving this money to this person, or if you've already dealt with this person, if you're going to come across this person. But the King of Hearts reverse is talking about, there's somebody around it that is light on the outside, and they own their home, they own their business, but there's someone who is, there's stuff, they're stopping the education of children. They're stopping educating themselves. There's someone who's like, there's some type of creative blocks or mental blocks. There's someone who is like not paying, their emotions are not stable. They're not emotionally mature. They're not paying attention to that. So that's really interfering with business. And whoever that this Scorpion energy is, there's someone who's very pessimistic, someone who's like, the reason for them being a con artist, or someone who's a liar, manipulator, is they're looking at life as they're comparing themselves to others. They're looking at the cup as being half empty. This right here, there's some type of job offer that's coming towards you. There's some type of extra money. There's some type of side hustle or something like this, something to do with the money or the business. You could have started a job that is starting. There's a start to of some type of small success. There's some type of initial starts, and there's like people around you that want to do teamwork with you. This could be friends, business partners, or work. But there's people around you that want to do teamwork with you, and they might be commissioning you, they might be buying a product from you. It's really going to help you within this month, like for 2 weeks. There's people around you who see what you're doing, they want to help you get to your goals, so they can be handing you a little bit of money. There's some type of business that's working out for you, so that's probably why the spirits are saying you might want to save your money instead of give it to a charity. You're helping the people around you, you're not hurting yourself. It's your decision. um, but yeah, this 3 and the 6, like, you're seeing signs from the spirits, and you just growing. This is something that's beginning. I've already said that, something that's beginning to grow. You're gonna get a good announcement from the court or from the doctor. I'm not sure if you have a child coming in or something like this, but or if you got some type of major surgery, or if someone around you that you take care of has a major surgery. But you have some type of, I'm seeing 2 3s. You got an angel message coming in. You have some type of support around you, like a good support system around you. That could be family, that could be friends, it could be people at work. But there's good luck that's coming towards you. This could be at again with the doctor, or it could be court. This is talking about matrimony, but I'm seeing 2 popping up, so it's talking about something at work. That person doesn't open up. me go through the chat real quick. Okay, excuse me. I added you to the list, the year 1998. She doesn't open up. She might be feeling like she's not sure where you're coming from. Like she might be feeling that you're a con artist or that there's something that you want and you're not saying it. I think that your first thought that you're thinking is correct, and then that this makes sense for someone keeping it to themselves while they feel like they need to be alone. You know, communication really can help a lot. So, and then this is more, someone's keeping it, this is private energy. Someone's coming more out their shell. It could be you, could be someone around you. Someone's coming out, talking more, communicating more. Like it might take, you might have to be patient, but it might take time, but someone's coming out their shell. They're, you know, coming back into the world. They've been to themselves for whatever reasons. Could be work, family, you know, things going on, trauma, healing up from life, but somebody's like starting to come out their shell and begin to communicate. Finishing up your read for voice. Let's move on to the next. Who am I adding? Who's next? And if you guys want a personal, where you guys want to go deeper into your read, or if you ever think about it for the future, oh, what's popping up? This might be for everyone, or it might be for boys. So again, this is popping up with like core, or with a good announcement coming from the family or coming from work, but there's something that's going to go in your favor. You got some type of good karma. There's someone that hears you, they hear your voice, they hear what you're saying, and then there's someone who's going to work in your favor. There's someone around you though, this Sagittarius, no, this is Aries energy, excuse me, the Knight of Wands reverse. There's someone who might be coming in that's going to be bringing a message to you, and they're rushing because there's someone who's unreliable, there's someone who's impatient, and there's someone who it could be in regards of a relationship or starting a business, but there's someone who's just like pissed off, or it could be at work or something like this. You need to, someone might be feeling like they made a bad choice because they weren't staying focused. This could be or determined. This could be at work, or this could be with friends, or within picking a suitor, like more than one person to date. What? Picking from more than one person to date. There's some type of confusion, and someone could have felt like they made the wrong choice. Like they picked the wrong lady, or they picked the wrong house, or they picked the wrong job, or they picked the wrong path or something. Don't be surprised if you communicate, but like this part of the card, the Seven of Hearts poker, is a recycle or redo or renewal. Don't be surprised if you communicate with somebody, but somebody might feel like this communication might be like it was a bad choice or something. Everybody keep in mind, I'm an interpretive reader. You got counseling, coaching, intuition, and interpretations. And some people like to be a mixture of two, you know, three, or all four, or just two, you know, a little bit of both. But I like to read primarily with only my interpretations. A lot of y'all probably heard intuition. But right now I'm still on voice before I get onto you next, Lover's Lane. But that could have been for everyone. Those cards just fell out, so that means that the spirit just want to say something to the collective. But and if some cards are like, if the card was meant for someone else, but it's reading you too, you might be sharing the same things in life somebody else is. But I forgot what the last thing I was gonna say. Oh well. I got you. Let me go through the list and tell everybody. I just finished up with boys, and right now I'm on Lover's Lane. And I got Liz. And then I got the year 1998. Who else am I adding to the list? She blew up his... We saw it coming. It's gonna be funny when I come back to TikTok too. They think I'm really gone. Bitch, I got shit to do. I'll be back with y'all ratchet asses, with them losers over there. Anyways, we gotta get back to the read. If y'all want a personal, just email me at heavenlydivinetaro@gmail.com. Everything that I'm about to say is in the description of the video. So let's get through my commercials real quick for the people who be interested. Yeah, so if y'all want your question read, just throw it out there. If you want to get your question read for about 5 minutes, just throw it out there and I will add you to the list. It's first come, first serve, and I read everybody for about 5 minutes. Now, the people who are interested within the $10 fast pass, that does allow you to skip the line, and I read the fast passers for 10 minutes rather than for 5. So as yeah, so the people who put the funds, all I ask for is $10 within my Chime or my Venmo. And to make it easy for you, those links are in the description of the video too. So that's going to be down below, or it's the 3 dots up top for some people who may be on their phone. So as soon as y'all just put the funds for the fast passers, yeah, send your name, and then when you come in the live, send multiple green hearts to alert me to read y'all immediately next. Let's get on with Lover's Lane. Check out this video when you guys are done with this live. I'm talking about TikTok being racist, thieving bastards. Okay. I mean, I ain't talking about the bastard part, but yeah, I'm talking. Check it out where I'm talking more about TikTok being unfair. Okay, hold on.
Please tell us when a stock is about to have an abnormally large move.
The squeeze is my favorite setup.
It's cool when family message, but when
you can go long, you can go
strangers message, it's like, okay, now we gotta stop. We gotta come out the forest a little bit. Oh my God. I'll be clicking on other things that I meant to click on. So I'm on Lover's Lane. What's coming from me at my current job and the situation with Kay? Are you messing with somebody at your job? You're messing with somebody at your job? For Lover's Lane. Let's start the clock. Now, when y'all come through for after hours, let me know how a read resonated for you. You guys can book reads. Yeah, and I'm letting y'all know the latest videos on my channel. So what's going on with you and your current job at K? There's something about like you need to get back to yourself. You need to focus on yourself. You need to fuck K. Wait, not like that. Not in that order. Yeah, you need to take a break or a rest. Yo, someone, like you could have an STD or someone around you could have an STD. Now, some words hit and some don't. That means that some words resonate and some won't. But you really need to get back to yourself. There's something about you need to take a break. You need to you need to recharge. You need to focus on yourself, walk around outside or do activities that you like to do that you enjoy. There's something about taking a break that you need to do. There's something you give to a charity. There's some type of imbalance when it comes towards some type of finances within a group of people, but you have like some type of support. That's interesting. But right here, when it comes to some type of money making opportunity, there's something where you're giving all of the money, or you're giving all of the love or attention or the affection or something like this, all of the something that you're giving. Like, it doesn't hurt for you to give, it hurts the other person, but there's still some type of bad business. There's some type of bad money management. Someone's not paying attention towards the money. There's some type of teamwork. There's no teamwork that's happening. Imbalance. There's something going on with your health. It could be a diet, or it could be a workout that you're doing that's going to bring results. So keep that up. And you're doing some type of move. It could be from house to house. It could be from like at work. It could be from department to department, but there's some type of move that's going better for you. Like pay attention to your surroundings, but you're going into calmer waters. There's something that is going to be better for you, something that's calmer for you. You're learning this angel message of 3 3s popping up. You're learning online or at college, short distance travel and publishing. Okay, also the angel message upgraded to 4 3s. You're learning from people who are different from you, and it's changing your outlook. This right here, the star, this is like really what's popping up is like something about you really needing to focus on yourself. So you are the star right now, and you're not putting any focus on yourself for the people around you to treat that way. People are not going to love you more than you love yourself. There's something that you're not putting a focus on yourself. You're not paying attention to yourself. This could really put you in some type of depression, or some type of denial of really seeing how special that you are, how much that you shine to the community around you for like 8 to 10 years. This really could, there's some type of creativity, some type of thoughts that you have that come from you, like everlasting water, like a waterfall. There's something that's very easy for you to do. And this could be the way that you help your community, the way that you problem solve. But this is the star reverse is saying like either connect with the spirit, do things that you like reading your spiritual text, do more things that you enjoy to do that you find fun, connecting with yourself, connecting with your soul, paying attention to your dreams, diving into the spirit world, or diving into magic, or like I said, however you connect with the spirit. If you like to read your spiritual text, if that's the Torah, the Bible, the Quran, whatever have you, this is what the card is saying, because the Empress is popping up that you're very connected with the spirit. You're very close to the spirit, that you're a door, you're a portal where you can have other spirits come through and you can teach them how to act when they come into the world. And this right here, the Empress, is a sign of a woman who's very good with her mind. She's very good logically with her mind. She's very good when it comes to big business success. She likes big money, not only for her own luxuries, but so that she can, not just for herself, but so that she can take care of her family, of her husband, of her children, and herself, but I mean, she comes first. Her there's something about like a nice house that pops up from this card as well, because you see the trees, they stand for shelter, they stand for um a roof over the head, they stand for luxuries, they stand for stability. And she's also emotionally mature. She cares about her emotions, her family's emotions, her husband's emotions. This right here is, there might be delays of travel plans that's going on. What's going on with you and this person? There might be delays of some type of like going somewhere, going on a short trip, that there you're leveling up, and there's some type of delay going on right there. At work, there could be no teamwork going on at work. And this right here, let's finish this up with this gentleman who's not acting right with the money. This Taurus energy, someone who's light on the outside, and someone who's, this guy, the way that this card is popping up, he's very prideful. He's very shallow. He can get very tricked by outside appearances, like by how a girl looks, or how a car looks, or how a house looks, and they don't look like, they get very tricked by a book, by the cover of a book, rather than opening up the book and going through the pages and seeing the deeper meaning of something, or a person, or or an object, or a property purchase. There's someone who's not paying attention to big business. There's someone who's trying to be controlling when it comes to the money. There could be a male gold digger that's around. It could be the person that it could be the person that you're thinking of, because this is a face card. So this card could be talking about you, but a face card is signifying to me that I really emphasize that it's talking about somebody around you, someone within your environment. This Taurus energy, someone who's not within the month, they're not using their money making energy for positivity. There's someone who's getting it might be that Taurus, but there's someone who's getting bad money. And so that might be why he got, a bad attitude when it comes towards the money. But stay strong. There's something that you do that you make look easy. Like you have like this infinite energy of like ideas or energy for work or something like this. There's something that you do and you make it look easy, and you get through your challenges like this. You do a job that is very hard, that other people think is very easy, just because of how you've been trained or how you handle yourself. Yeah, 8 is also signifying that you're coming to fruition for something that you're working for yourself. Your security is about to be very solid for yourself, whatever that has to do. This keeps popping up though. It might be a secret that people are keeping to themselves, or it might be something that you see in your environment around you that you're very aware of, and you see that people aren't talking about it. But there's no teamwork that's going on. This could be at work, it could be with a group of friends, it could be going on with the family. Oh, this card keeps popping out. Let's finish this up. You're gonna you're gonna get some type of news, some type of bad news, and it's hard for you to move forward with the death popping up. This could be that you are dealing with the mourning of a loved one who has passed. It could be letting go of a job and moving on to the next. It could be letting go of a lover or letting go of someone that you care for or some type of situation. And this card popping up again that you need to stay connected to the spirit, that you need to pray. Is something going on that you need to pray, or that you need to, like I already discussed earlier with that star card earlier, you need to focus on yourself. Do something because that's going to strengthen your soul. Something about cheering you up, walking around outside. Now I'm seeing roses, a rebirth, a new friendship. That's what some of those things mean. Your stamina, your energy is low with the horse being reversed. But there's some type of announcement. It could be coming from the doctor. It could be coming from court that's unfavorable. Some type of bad news coming towards you. And it's really hard for you to let go. It's like it's going to feel like things are getting worse before they get better. But it's going to feel like it's really hard for you to let go of something before you go on to the next. I don't know if that's this person. So stay tuned. Keep your eyes open as you go throughout your life so you can see more what the cards were talking about. And as you reflect over what you're going to do next, come back and watch this reading. Because as you watch this reading and you go throughout your journey, throughout your week, a lot more is going to make sense. Sometimes things right now, it makes sense that plenty of things probably won't make sense right now. And when it does make more sense later on down the week, do please come back and do please come back during an after hours, because that's what that's for, and let me know within that chat of how a read resonated for you, because that's what that is for people to book reads, for people to tell me how they're doing, how a read resonated for them. And I'm gonna ask real quick how a read and for y'all to check up on the latest videos on my channel. So I'm finna go through my commercials real quick. You want to know, do you have any promotions that are coming towards you? And I'm going on to the next person's questions. There's a yes, but still you need to budget your money. You know, that doesn't mean you hit the bank big, but still you're going to be able to go on like a short trip or to the park or something like this, or you're going to be able to go to your doctor's offices or something like this. But this is talking about budgeting your money, saving your money, so that you'll be able to, like, sacrificing so that you can get to the greater good, so that you can have better things for yourself. Now this is the sacrifices that people are talking about. Not no crazy fucking sacrifices. Somebody kick somebody into the volcano. This is saying, like, you know, instead of going to go out to buy food, staying in to make your food so that you can save your money, you know, so that later you can buy a bigger purchase, or that you can buy things that you've been having your eye on, or things that you need, you know. This also to your question, yeah, any promotions, yeah, within the month you might see some type of leveling up, some type of like side hustle or new job, or some type of small funds coming towards you, or you might see where budgeting is helping you save. You could be going on a short trip too with the friends or the family. Now this is talking about that you being wise, the high priestess, you being very wise, that this is helping you out for about 10 years. And not only does it help you out, but you rub off on people around you too. Not just like not just economically, more majority you rub off on them when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to wisdom. Your wisdom be rubbing off on people. Also, something about nurturing too, about being emotionally mature, you know, not acting out, not acting like a brat. I have to watch my stomach. I thought I wasn't gonna read this morning because I got nauseous this morning. Ooh, about to fall over and threw up. So I gotta. This helped from not continuing on my back break. I feel like I do so much. So that was for Lover's Lane. Who I got next? I'm on Liz. That's for Lover's Lane. I got Liz. I got the year 1998. And who else? Am I missing anyone from the list? Am I missing anyone? Let me tell everybody how they can get added to the list and how you guys can book personals. So if you guys want to get a personal where somebody's avoiding some type of danger, so good for you. Keep it up, whatever you're doing out there. That's for the collective, for everybody. But let me tell everybody what goes on here. If y'all want to be read for about 5 minutes, throw your question out there. Excuse me, and I add you to the list. It's first come, first serve. You're welcome and thank you. Why does this keep popping out? Somebody's really dealing with a very bad money maker. That's a male Taurus, light out there. He's supposed to be owning his home. He might be having trouble keeping the finances together of his assets, his home, his rental properties. But anyways, y'all. So if anybody wants to get read for about 5 minutes, throw your question out there and I add you to the list. It's first come, first serve. Now, as people who are interested within the $10 Fast Pass, just put the funds within my Chime or my Venmo. And I read the Fast Passers immediately next. So it's designed, the Fast Pass, to make sure that they don't miss their read within this video. And I read them for 10 minutes instead of 5. And thank all of y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank you for the people who do business with me. And thank y'all for helping me grow. Thanks for the subs. I'm working on getting up to 800 subscribers. So thank y'all for helping me get up to that as well. Let's go on with Liz. I got Liz. So you want to know, will your crush move on with this person? And then you want to know about their connection. So first, so if there's other readers out there and y'all be wondering, you know, how am I clearing my deck? This is a technique that there's more than one way that you can clear your deck, but here's one way that I do it. Can't remember if it's Dominican or, but anyways, it's American. So no, or is it Chinese? Well, anyways, some people blow all 4 sides of their deck. I don't, because usually I'm moving too quick. It's fine for you to blow just one. So you're blowing off the dust, you're blowing off the energy of the last read. And when you knock, make sure you have the pictures face towards the ground and knock as many times as you would like. I like to knock 3 times because it's my life path number. And yeah, that's how you clear the deck. And so what that does is it's making sure that the read is nice and clear for the next current. If some people be wondering like what I'm doing. So you want to know, will your crush move on romantically with she? There's a no going on. Let's start the clock real quick. Let me put your question up there. There's a no. Somebody is moving on and things are getting better for them. But I mean, just because somebody's broken up and moved on with you doesn't really mean that they're moving on to someone else. And then at the same time, as if you're going through a breakup, and someone else is moving on, don't you think that's fair that they move on and that you move on and find someone that you're able to love too? It's only mature and it's only fair. Don't you think that's not fair if, okay, you move on, but I want bad things for you. I move on and I want good things for me. The least that you could do is move on and want good things for you. But this person, you could at least forget about them. Because, I mean, that's energy to be sitting up there wishing for anything. If you're going to wish for them, wish for good. What you put out there is going to come back. If it's too hard for you to wish good things for them, just wish to leave them the fuck alone. Just wish to forget about them. Wish to move on and be mature. I know that it, like I've always been taught, like, wish them well and you move on and you do well. But try not to look bitter. Try not to look nasty, because the next person that you go on to, say that you so happen do talk about your ex. The way that you talk, like, look, I just know this in psychology. If you talk bad about other people, they think that it's you. They don't think that it's the last person. They think that it's you. So try your best to just, like, let this person move on, even if this person's being very crappy towards you, which is the worst. And, you know, maturing, you have to, like, move, but try your best to move on. You don't wish bad for him. Well, anyways, your first question is, your crush moving on with she? No. There's someone who's moving on from, like, a relationship, or they're moving on from house to house, or family, or like, or a job, a position within a job, but it's affecting their family, not just them. But there's something that's a better move for them. There's something that's where someone was is a bad area or a bad situation. Something could have been toxic. Someone's in the middle of something. It really could be dealing with the home. It's not just affecting them, it's affecting the family too. But somebody is moving on, and someone's really got to pay attention to health. Someone's got to pay attention to a court announcement. Someone has to pay attention to something going on that doesn't just have to deal with just them. Their community is affected as well. Their family. This could be an announcement from the doctor, a bad announcement. There's some type of bad news that somebody's getting, a message from Gabriel. It's really, like, affecting the ancestors. There's some type of challenges that's really overwhelming someone. And this right here is talking about a woman. This could be you. I really emphasize on you, or it could be talking about someone around you. This is an attitude of somebody for about 10 years that's benefiting this woman in a positive way. This Taurus energy, somebody who's very beautiful. They work very hard for the things that they have. They pay attention to their family. They pay attention to themselves, their business, their husband. There's someone who's very smart. This is someone who, whoever first is popping up to your mind is who the card is talking about. There's someone who's emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent. This is someone who provides themselves with the things that they need, and the things that they want. This is the Empress. She likes nice things. So I'm not sure if that's you or someone around you. I really emphasize that that's talking about you, and you want to know where the connection work out. Will their connection work out? This keeps popping up, like this court issue that someone has. No, there's going to be some type of heartbreak. You're worried about someone else's connection, baby. You got to be worried only about yours at all times. But she is not good for him, so why do you give a fuck? I'll be honest with you with that, though. She's not good for, so what do you care? He decided to go to someone who's not good for them. I mean, I know that sounds harsh, but that's true. You were put on this world to pay attention to you. And what he said to you is that he doesn't want to be a teamwork with you. He don't want this type of team. Or whatever is going on here. He wants to do team with this girl. And, you know, even though he's not good for him, how does that help you? How does that stop you from doing what you need to do? You need to go out there and find somebody who's going to be good for you, who's not going to play with you. It seems like you're the one who's emotionally mature. How does did you want me to add this question? I got you, Ankita. How does he feel about you? I got time's up. So let me answer your last question, where if they were going to work out. It's a no, because this, whatever type of bad news that is coming for this person is really weighing something over his head. I don't know how old you are, but some people who are young really cannot understand that if somebody's losing their house, if somebody has to deal with someone dead, if someone has to deal with, like, now they're amputee, or if they have to deal with anything medical, if someone has to deal with something that's more serious than this relationship, and this relationship cannot help them, then no offense, they're not gonna give a fuck about this relationship. But that's what's going on. I got you, Liz. But that seems to be someone's really confused. Somebody's health is messed up. Somebody's going through really, really bad times. And I don't think that you may not understand that your relationship is not going to save him. But the answer to your question is, if they're going to work out, this is a no. This card is talking about a breakup too. So there's going to be confusion setting in, cleansing, healing. Someone needs to go outside, focus on themselves, miscommunication, blocks. I mean, if you keep, someone's got bad luck and they're keeping it to themselves. But look, I don't know if it's you or him or whoever. I'm talking to everybody out there. If y'all keep starting relationships off wrong, they're gonna keep ending wrong. It's that simple. Some of y'all, like, it's really kind of funny how the kids date these days. I mean, they was dating the same when I was young, but a lot of people, we're told by our elders, start a relationship off this way, and this is how you know that you're going to be with someone who's going to treat you right. A lot of people just want to go, yeah, I heard all the right things to do, but I decided to do wrong and still get some right from that. And no offense, but y'all be, I'm not talking to you directly, Liz, but if you start a relationship off wrong, you can't be surprised why it's continuing to run wrong. But that's, everybody keep in mind, I don't know what's going on in your life. I'm just reading what I'm seeing from the cards. And you want to know, how does he feel currently about you? Girl, you need to, he seemed like he on to another man. I mean, he on to another woman. I don't know why I say other man. That don't mean nothing. But it seems like he's just on. He's moved on. And you don't want to accept that he don't want you. I have to teach. Look, hold on. We got to stop real quick, and I got to teach you some psychology real quick that I learned myself. This man is treating you like a toy, okay? Now, I know a lot of people, look, we got good people and we got bad people in the world. Do not confuse the two. There's going to be a lot of people out here who are going to say a lot of words out here to get you confused. Oh, all the bad people are actually women. Oh, all the bad people are actually black people. All these are fucking lies, okay? All the bad people who are out there chose to be bad, all right? For some reason, they thought that they were going to get something good from it. And there's good people out there, no matter how bad you are to them, they're going to be good to you, no matter what. No matter what. So this person keeps, like, they keep being bad to you. They keep making excuses to be bad to you. So are you going to allow them to do this to you? How does he feel towards you? Let me see what the card wants to say real quick. How does he feel towards you? No offense, but at this point, it doesn't matter. You need to go get someone who's going to not lie about their feelings towards you. How does he feel towards you? This could be like, you don't know how to keep your money, like you're superficial, like you have nice things and you were born to a nice family and like you have money, but like you throw it away, or like you don't know money management, you don't know time management, something about payout, vacation, and that you're not using your luxuries, that you don't know how to communicate when it comes to business. This is answering the question for you. This is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Now, the spirit is saying that there's a woman around here who is either older or is you, and you just act older. But there's someone who's very wise, something about property purchases, paying attention towards the future. But the tarot reverse, this is a negative look towards this. This is saying like that the main thing I'm getting from this card is that someone is superficial, that they only look out the outside and they don't look at the inside, that someone's like not budgeting and they're spending their money up and not budgeting. So I hope as I'm telling you these things, I hope I'm not telling you these things that you think that if I just change, this person would love me. Are you trying to get back with this person? Do you mind me asking that? I got you, Pedro. I added your question to the list. Honestly, babe, if you keep going back to that person, they're really gonna hurt you. If you keep going back, they're gonna hurt you. And they've already moved on. They're in another relationship. That's trouble. That's trouble. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. You're the one who wants to pull back. Yeah, you need to stay with that energy that you feel. You need to stay with that. Because what I was gonna tell you, what I had learned in psychology, like what I had learned when I was younger was some men. Now, always keep in mind a guy who's been raised up right, or a good man who wants to do right by a woman and stuff like that, who wants to have good friends, they're not gonna act like this to you, okay? We're talking about the ones who want to get what they want by playing with people. You don't have to play with people, but they decide to play with people anyways, okay? We're talking about the bad ones. So there are some men out there who think women and people are toys. So when you see that he don't want you no more, he's basically throwing you away as a toy, like as a game, like as an old video game. I don't want to play this video game anymore. I got this new girl. I'm finna play with her. So he's finna play with her until he's bored. Now, when he's done being bored, he's gonna come back to you.
Join the more than 7 million.
And you don't find that as an insult? I said, what you mean? You should stay here. If you wanted to continue to play with me, you should stay with me. You should have worked it out with me, but you didn't. You wanted to go play with her. So go work out whatever problems you got with her. At that point, that's what I learned that in psychology. That's why for me it's easy. When I see that someone has gone on to someone else, that's what I keep in my mind at all times. But you've gone to someone else. Some people say when they come back, charge them. No, baby, don't accept toxicity like that back in your life at all. Quit playing games. Life is short. Call me whatever the fuck you want. Call me beautiful. Call me stern. But I like... Don't be... This one dude said to me, if you block, and don't come back doing that rematch and shit. And that just said something to me, but it made me laugh. Don't try to, if it didn't work out the first time, don't try again. These motherfuckers gonna keep playing with you 12 times. Don't do that. Honestly, sometimes the Latinos do make me feel better when they say there's 7 billion people out here in the world and you getting caught up with this one guy and you could go out here and meet somebody else. And I'm like one of those people like, no, I want to work it out with this person. But it is true. There is somebody else out there who's probably ready to do better by you. If you're down to go meet them, if you're brave to go meet them. Some people are like, I'm good, I'm chill here, I'm done with the games, the relationship. Some people are like, no, I'm brave. I want to continue on. So it's up to you. But there is somebody out there who wants to, they want to be in a healthy relationship. They want to love, right? Well, you know what? Fuck him. All I know is that he's not coming to you to tell you how he feeling about you. So he's going over, and that's how rude is that? For him to be showing you that in your face, how he feels about another girl. How shy is he? Why does he not go over to that girl in her face and say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Go do it. God, stop being in my face, annoying the mess out of me, telling me how much you love somebody else. It's getting stupid. Go fall for them idiots. All right, we're supposed to be bringing the family together. We're not supposed to be bringing people apart. I think I got another question for you on the list. I'll get to you. Next. Let me see who I got next. That's for Liz. Bless you, Liz. Obviously, for someone to be playing, you must be beautiful for someone to be coming over here and playing games with you anyway. I got the year 1998, and then I got Ankita, and then I got Joa for Pedro. So if you guys want to get added to the list and you want to get Reddit for free, you want to get Reddit. and you want to get read for free, throw your question out there, and I add you to the list. I read everybody for about 5 minutes. Now, for the people who are interested within the personals, all y'all got to do is email me, and it's down there, HeavenlyDivineTaro@gmail.com. $40 for 40 minutes and $20 for 20 minutes. As soon as y'all email me and let me know if y'all want a video with your chakras in it, for those people who want to check their energies, Reiki Masters really like that one. Or if you want the video private live, where you can ask as many questions as you want within the time frame, all you got to do is email me. Y'all can get that today. You're welcome, Liz, and thank you. And by the way, thank all of y'all for being here. Thank you for the likes, for the subs, for the people who come through and do business with me. And thank y'all for helping my YouTube channel grow. Right now, I'm trying to get to 800 subs, so thank y'all for helping me with that climb too. And for the fast pass real quick, so that's for the people who want to make sure that they get their read within this video and that they don't miss it. All I ask for is $10 and put that in my Chime and my Venmo. And so everything that I'm saying and all the links to everything that I just said, my email, the Chime, the Venmo, is going to be in the description of the video. So that's down below, or it's the 3 dots up top. So as soon as y'all put the funds in for the fast pass, send your name, come into the live and send multiple green hearts. Like this, boop, 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 boop. And then I read them immediately next. So yeah, the fast passers do get to skip the line, and I read them for 10 minutes rather for 5. When y'all are done with this live, check out this video that I just put out. I think it was like yesterday or day before yesterday, where I'm talking more about TikTok and how I feel that they're robbing you blind up there. Be careful on that app, you know. Be careful on that app. Did you know that the first app, before the first version on the app, before they had any updates, can locate exactly where you at? Oh my God, everybody from Atlanta be like, finally, you can pull up on me. Oh, no. It's some people that don't scare. It's some people like, finally, I've been trying to hit them. They keep talking that shit over that keyboard. I've been telling them to pull up. Now they want to pull up. Here you go. They pulled out around my bushes. Perfect. You saved me the energy. Don't get you. I want to go. Okay, I want to let go of that. Okay, you want to line yourself up with your truest purpose? Okay, you want to know your truest purpose, and you want to do what your soul is meant to do. And then you asked about your partner, baby. No offense, but you asked about somebody. Is we about you? Is we on you, or are we on someone else? I'm finna ask your question. Who is my partner that has been written in the stars? Okay, I got you. But you're confusing me because this seems like it's more than one question. Right now I'm on the year 1998. Oh, let me switch up the code. If you're worried about your truest purpose, you can't be worried about your partner. You got to be worried about you. And while you're on your path, your partner is going to present himself to you. You want to know what your soul is meant to do here. Well, let me ask that real quick. First of all, what do you enjoy? Let's start the clock. What do you like doing? Because some of y'all, I mean, look, the movies is fucking people up. I'm going all mystical and shit. I'm not talking particularly about you, but some of y'all is getting mystical, and I don't even know what the subject is anymore. What are we talking about? Okay, what is your soul meant to do here? What do you like to do? That's what you're meant to do. You could have more than one thing you're meant to do. What do you like doing? You like fighting? You like talking shit? What's up? You like debating? You like fighting for others? You like teaching other people how to fight for themselves? What you like to do? What you like to do? Okay, something going on with your soul. What is this? Who are you? Wait, I mean, I know I read you before, but why is this popping up? We got the devil popping up right here as we asking about your soul. My soul, what does my soul come here to do? Your soul didn't come here to do no devil work. What the fuck is going on? Why did this pop up? Do you know what's going on? What's going on with you? Look, I'm gonna tell. So everybody, keep in mind, I'm an interpretive reader. There's some type of trouble going on. You got new ideas for the future. You got new things happening for you. You need to do them. But with that angel message, those repeating numbers popping up in the clock, you need to remember to stay positive too, especially with the finances. You got to embrace your good fortune. You got some money opportunity or something new coming for you. If you could be moving to a new place, a new equipment, or a new, you're revising your plans to fit personal arrangements. You could be going to a new environment, office, a new office. But this right here with the devil popping up is someone within your party. It's really talking about you got some type of addiction. Somebody got a sex addiction, a child touching addiction. Well, I couldn't say none of that on TikTok because you know that man, he got a child touching addiction. You can touch other people's kids, but you can't touch his kid. That's what the fuck I realized with that research. Y'all want to hear me talk more about that? I'll pull that video up later. There's like a couple here that's chaining themselves to each other, and there's like a toxic relationship that's going on here. This could be going on at home, this could be going on at work, but there's some type of toxicity that you're walking away. You're really walking away from some type of bully, yo. There's a third party that was happening. This could be at work, this could be within a love situation. It's really popping up with family or a headache happening, a third party miscommunication, blocks. There's a breakup that's happened, and right now you've just gotten yourself out of the ugly part of it, and things might be feeling like it's getting worse for you before better. I hope that makes sense. You felt like you were wasting time with the other person and people that are not good for you. Yeah, you're right. No, you are right. Your gut is right, because you're really about to go down a path that is just got a lot of bad news coming in for you. You see those bat wings? A lot of bad news. You be learning a lot, but you know, learning from mistake back to back to back sucks. There's a woman who's very fruitful. There's a man who's very horny. You got to be careful. That dude could have STDs. I don't know why his dick on fire. It's just some things that card could mean, okay? But yeah, it's not the devil that keeps y'all. It's just people who want to act devilish. But there's confusion that's happening. Walk around outside. Do more things to yourself. Do more things that you enjoy. You have a support team, though. It's either your friends or your family. You've got new ideas for the future that's going to bring you security with these repeating numbers I just saw real quick that popped up in the clock. You've got new things that are happening for you. Embrace these new things. So somebody's walking away from a third party that was going on. There's some type of bullying, a painful breakup, divorce, miscommunication, a blocks. This keeps popping up with a lot of toxicity. Even within the court of law, there could be a limbo, not knowing if you're going to win or the other person's going to win, having to like stand back, that you've already stood back and you've gathered the information, research, you figured out all that you need to know. There is some type of conflict, but the way that this five of spades, this five of swords is reversed is saying that you could be coming out of it. You could be coming to a realization of how someone might be mistreating you that is around you. And you want to know about your partner that is meant for you in the stars. So look, dude, what makes y'all think that y'all only got one? Elizabeth Taylor got married 8 times. You got to be realistic. What makes you think you only got one person? Let's see, but I'm finna ask your question. Your partner that is written in the stars for you. You want to know more about who the spirit is choosing for you. You know, like how people say you want God to choose who's supposed to be for you. That's why I feel like you've decided to ask. You want the spirits to choose, you know, who is just going to be best for you. Let's go through this real quick since I'm out of time. There's someone who's going to be doing fair business with you. There's someone who's going to be financially generous. If you need help with a bill, they don't mind handing you over the funds to do this. There's some type of good business, fair business, a give and a take, and it's fair. There's this Leo energy popping up right here. This woman who's a businesswoman. This woman who she moves very quick. This is someone who's just naturally sexy because of how she is, how she conducts business, and how she carries herself. You're going to get some type of good luck. This is like in the court of law, or this is some type of work that you're doing. You're going to be able to pay your bills in full or pay for what you need in full. There's some type of good news that's coming towards you. There's this Gemini energy, somebody that's young, and they're really good with the mind. There's someone who has a gift of the gab. They're really good with thinking. Like under pressure, they can get themselves out of sticky situations. They can get themselves out of tough scenarios. This someone who's like an orphan, they come from the school of hard knocks. There's someone who's dark on the outside, Gemini energy, and they're young. And they're really good with communicating. They're really good with talking. This could be someone who's coming in to give you a message within the month as well. And there's something that's going to make you think when it comes to work or the family, or if you're going through anything with court. You got a lot of messages that's coming in. This person helps remove confusion. They help you from being confused. You really got some type of good news that's coming in towards you. Some type of research, the spirits, there's a cherub walking. They're like watching over you. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius popping up from that. You got to watch out for your so-called friends, though. Somebody's health might be descending. But this right here is talking about a good news coming in for health. You're getting in some type of good news. And if you're prayed up, that you need to stay prayed up, some type of protection that you have around you. You have some type of protection. It's like, it might be feeling difficult for you to move on, but not that hard. For you to move on from some type of, that could be work, some type of situation, circumstances that you got going on. You got the energy to stay strong. That could be work. It could be health. It could be some type of court case. You're going to get some extra money. You need to keep it to yourself. You need to keep that secret to yourself. Spend it wisely. The 8 of coins underneath the deck. Spend it wisely. How you spend your money in the future. It's something about like your job or something that you're trained to do that is going to help you get some type of money. You could have went to school for it. You could be going to school for it. Oh my God. Okay, so there's secrets of people around you. Like secrets. Somebody's keeping some like really, really fucking difficult ass secrets around you. Could be at work, could be family. Someone thinks that they're getting away with being deceitful. Like they're in your face. The spirits are saying they're in your face being stupid with it. And they think they're getting away. And apparently they are with the moon popping up. There's someone who's got secrets that they're keeping. You need to pay attention to your dreams. You're about to get messages in your dreams. That was for the year 1998. If anybody wants to get read for 5 minutes, throw your question out there and I will add you to the list. So who I got on the list right now, I got Ankita and I got Joa. Let me tell everybody what goes on here. And before I do the commercials, I call these commercials. Thank y'all for being here, for your views, for your likes. For the people who sub, I'm working on getting up to 800 subscribers. So thank you guys for helping me with that climb. And thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being yourselves. Thank you for helping me grow. You're welcome, the year 1998. Thank you for letting me read you. Who's next? Who am I adding to the line next? I think you should continue to listen to your gut. I mean, I feel like everybody, that's always the answer, you know? But yeah, some of these train wrecks, you should not look back. If you look back, they're just going to finish the job with hurting you too. If you think about it, while you were with the person, you tried it. You already tried that, you know? Thank you for letting me read you. So yeah, if you are out there and you guys want to be read, throw your question out there and I add you to the list. For the people who are interested in the $10 fast pass, and that's just making sure that you get your read within this video, it does allow the fast passers to skip the line. Just put $10, that's all I ask for, within my Chime or my Venmo, and send your name. When you come into the live, send multiple green hearts, and I read them immediately next, so they do get to skip the line, and I read the fast passers for 10 minutes instead of 5. Check out this video when you guys are done watching this live. Where I'm talking more about TikTok. My newest video out about TikTok being some Thieving Thieves. So I'm on Ankita right now. Can I get a read? Yes, go ahead. Read 45, 30 question out there, and I will add you to the list. Hello. Hello. How are you today? I hope you're well. What does the future hold for us? Like, if there is a future. Okay, so you want to know about the person that's on your mind. What does he think of you? So let's start there. What does the person think of you? And what does the future hold? Okay, so basically you want to know about the karma of your relationship. If y'all want to hear me talk more about karma, check out this video where I'm talking more about good and bad karma. So some people think that you can only ask about karma about a person, but you can ask about a person, a place, a thing, or a relationship. So basically, you're asking, like you just asked, like, how is this relationship going to go if we continue to intertwine one another's paths with each other? Is this going to go good, or is this going to go bad if we continue to work with each other? So let's start the clock. Let me add Reap real quick to the list. Okay, so I have Ankita. I'm on Ankita right now. I got Joa, and then I got Reap. All right, let's get started. What does the person on your mind think of you? Like, he needs to do some type of cord cutting. He's got a lot on his mind. Somebody's thinking a lot, man. You're gonna get some type of good money news that's going towards you. Okay, so this is how this person thinks towards you. He thinks that, like, you work very hard for your money, that you learned how to do business with people fairly. He feels like he watches you do business with people around you fairly, and like you're at the beginning of doing this business. Like, you're still a starter. But something about fair business, something about like you overcome your challenges and that you just get good money news. Like, you get good money news. This right here is like that you're something about Virgo energy popping up. We got Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And the root and the crown chakra popping up like a motherfucker. Okay. But this right here, this Virgo energy, this is like a gold digger. This is how this person's seeing you. Someone who just, like, the Queen of Diamonds reverse is someone who just engages in relationships. They show off their body so that they can get money. Someone who could be a prostitute, someone who could be a sociopath, meaning that someone who's thinking of doing wrong to others, but they haven't yet decided to start doing their plan. Like, they keep thinking of negativity to do towards people. This is his mind towards you. There's some type of delays that's going on. There's some type of health secrets that someone's keeping. It could be mental. It could be like health issues. Somebody's keeping some type of secrets. They could be thinking you're keeping secrets. There's friendship, there's new beginnings, there's new jobs, there's delays. But there's like success. You see the reef, there's like some type of success. I don't know what that's talking about. Now this right here is the Two of Spades. There's blocks, misunderstanding, confusion, frustration. You or someone or someone else walked away from a conversation where someone is holding resentment, a grudge, someone is mad, someone's not telling the truth of how they really feel, someone's not communicating, they're keeping themselves stuck inside their mind. There's turbulent waters, their secrets are popping out again. Ooh, you could have exposed somebody. Someone got exposed. Yo, I Shaqleen. I like Shaqleen when we started following the motherfucker. Someone might be acting foul. They could be, because they might be getting exposed. The truth is coming out. You could be seeking the truth. You could be removing the blindfold from your face. Like, someone probably could have went to kept you as a supply or something like this. Yeah, like someone's coming out their shell with the 8 of Swords reverse. someone is starting to say more of how they really feel. You're starting to stop, like someone could be coming out of prison, out of incarceration. Someone has kept themselves like stuck inside their mind where they are afraid to speak, and now they've gotten some type of bravery where they're able to talk about what's going on. It could be at work, it could be family, it could be friends. And someone's got to pay attention to their health. There's some type of confusion that's coming in. There's a bad message coming in from Gabriel. It could be going on with this person that you're thinking of, like what they're thinking of you. Some type of bad message coming in from court or from the doctor. Someone's got to pay attention to their health. And then you want to know, what does the future hold for you guys? What does the future hold? Actually, it's like my feelings, they don't know about it. And basically it's a crush because I don't know. You haven't known him for long. We don't talk much. We're just admiring one another from a distance. That admiring one another from a distance gets on my nerves because like people are trying to be in relationships with people now, you know, they're not trying to stay in a fantasy world with each other. But you want to know what the future has in store for you. Now, if there is a meetup, it's gonna go well. That's what this is talking about. If there's some type of conversation that's gonna be had, there's good conversations when it comes to a group of people. They're gonna get some type of gift. This is answering your question. What does the future have and hold for you? There's some type of gift. There's some type of celebration. Getting in and out the car trips, doing errands, feeling comfortable with your friends and family, some type of good start, some type of initials, like there's some type of start that's happening. But this is talking about pure love, sympathy, satisfaction, good communication, that you might be getting a gift from someone around you. This right here is saying that you keep it to yourself, like some type of depression where you need to like connect with the spirit, or you need to connect with yourself. Some like self-loving event, like things to do, like things that you enjoy to do for yourself, that you enjoy with yourself, that you don't need anyone else to help you with. The star reverse is saying that you're not seeing yourself as being the main character. You're not seeing yourself as being the star that you are. And it's like you're keeping this to yourself. I mean, it said like it's a good future. Your side only, not one another. I think it's for my side too. Whatever your first thought that has came to your mind is what the spirits are talking about. There's a card that's popping out. This could be you or someone around you, somebody who's a very smart woman, this Libra energy, somebody who's really good with the law. They're really good with helping other people think around them too. This card is popping out too as we're talking. So there's two women here that fight. There's like two catty women here that fight. Let me move this out the way real quick. And there is like, they really got to pay attention to not fighting. This Libra is dark, this Virgo is light, and this Virgo is being in her gold digging energy where she's not paying attention to making the money for, you know, to make sure that her home is going to be safe. This is someone who's just making money because they're trying to brag, they're trying to go on vacation. They think that using people for money is what they're supposed to do. There's someone who's just not in there. There's someone who's jealous of other people. They compare themselves to other people. This woman right here is not in her good money making energy. She's not paying attention to herself to make big money. And I really emphasize that that's someone around you. The Lovers popped up for you. You got to be careful. Like this woman, whoever this is, she's got to be careful listening to the people around her. There's a lot of people who just are filled up with lies. So be careful be careful listening to your so-called friends. But the Lovers card popping up underneath the deck is talking about some type of secret communication. And this communication is moving forward like for 8 or 10 years in a good way. So there needs to be, when the Lovers is popping up, when I see it, it's saying that there needs to be some type of good communication. I mean, there needs to be some type of communication. and there's going to be good health, a good healthy relationship, a relationship that's able to get, you see that mountain, able to get over obstacles. You see these red wings, it's going to be good health for that relationship. So there's some type of communication. I think I've said that like boom, boom, over and over and over. When I say something more than once, that is an angel message. Angels repeat themselves. It is so funny how I trick those haters over on TikTok and how they're attacking my brother. My brother eats that stuff up, and I'm finna be right back. As soon as I make this one extra $100, extra $100, I'm finna be right back. Can I talk about those TikTok losers? What a loser. What a bad mom that girl is. That girl, she's such a bad mom. Every day you get on TikTok trying to talk shit about someone else instead of going to go pay attention to your kids. I'm so glad I'm not forming myself to be a woman like that. I'm so glad I'm not turning into a woman like that. Okay, I have to, when I have puking problems, so sometimes I gotta tighten it, and then I don't feel the puke anymore. I'm on Joe, and then I got sometimes people just pop up in my mind randomly, y'all. Sometimes my haters just pop up in my mind randomly, and I'm like, they're such dumbasses. And then I go back, they don't know how stupid they are. And then I go back to doing what I was doing. I'm gonna skip the commercials and let me go to, I gotta charge this real quick. Like, I can sit up there and talk about that bitch all day. Bitch, you got lupus and you about to run out of money for your chemo and you sit up here worried about me? Oh, god damn, fat ass. I'm about to hurt your fucking feelings, bitch. Come over and talk about we're gonna go over to YouTube. You can't, it's work. You can't do that. Stay over there on TikTok. Yeah, I'm finna skip the commercials real quick. Let me go on to the next. Thanks for the reading. Thanks for letting me read you, Ankita. Oh, let me see what you said real quick. Like admiring each other from a distance. Okay, I don't feel like that's bad. But I mean, for me, look, I gotta be honest with you. As Scorpion rising, you are not going to admire me for a distance long. If you're not talking to me, you're not in my DMs, you're not texting me, you're not calling me, you're not FaceTiming me, I'm not laying next to you within 3 months, I'm not going to keep flirting with somebody for a year or 10 or 5 or whatever. No, I'm finna come get you. I like quality time. So I don't know how y'all can do that, but just, I feel like that's such a waste of time for me to be flirting with somebody for years. And then I never got you, or when I finally got you, we found out that it wasn't going to work. I noticed, like, why are y'all doing that online? They mostly do that on TikTok. Like, well, they'll flirt with somebody on TikTok for years. Why are y'all doing that? Don't do that. I really don't like that. And then, no, but you know what? We used to call that in my day. We used to call that cybering. And I used to explain to people, I don't cyber. I don't have these online virtual relationships where I'm never going to get to touch someone in real life. I need to go see someone in real life. But, bless you, you know? I just hope you stay safe. And that, so far, that doesn't seem like it's starting off bad. You know, just admiring each other from afar, like you said, that doesn't seem like it's starting off bad. I just hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you stay safe. And, continue to learn. Continue to learn the person that's in front of you. That is working for it. That he's asking for someone to send donations. That is working for it. That is working for it.
This week, we're
When I was younger, I had to beg on the street.
workshop right here in Atlanta. Inside
Once I had to do it a couple of times just to get home. But I don't y'all, sometimes people can be ugly okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Don't be ugly about someone else's hustle. That's just how he chose. That's probably the only way how he can get it. But if you're not impressed by that, just scroll on. Just leave, you know? But if I was you, I wouldn't be surprised if I showed back up a year later and the dude asked enough people. He didn't care about the people that were making fun of him, and he got his house. So, because I mean, to be honest with you, sometimes when I am low on funds, I come on here and I ask for people to donate. And y'all paid for my house in Michigan the last month. So thank you. So honestly, it's better, in my eyes, it's better that someone asks you for money than somebody try to rob you for it. But he's doing the best that he can, you know. Just try to have a good attitude about it. Because I don't see that as begging. If I'm making food and my dog is right there, I'll be like, quit begging. But I don't see that as begging. I see that as someone who's going against the grain, trying as much as they can. But he'll have to continue. If it annoys you for him to ask for money for the house, it's going to annoy you because he's going to keep asking money for the mortgage and the payments and stuff like that. So if you don't like seeing that, don't go around there. But I don't knock anybody in their hustle. Especially when, like, we all saw Zendaya ride up to her first audition on a bike, and look where she at now. So he doesn't know anything about it. Well, maybe you could learn something by watching his struggle. Maybe you might learn something watching him. But that's something I don't do, baby. I'm not a hyena. I don't join in with other people and making fun of other people and start kicking them while they're down and while things are hard, because you may not be able to. I don't like to talk about some of the things I went through, but the things that were hard in my life start running through my head. And when people were kicking me when I was down, when I got back up, I made sure I stuck my knife in the motherfucker back. But try not to do that, because if you were having a hard time, you wouldn't like somebody kicking you while you're down. So try to leave those people alone. I'm usually just mean to people who are mean to me. I'm not mean to someone who's trying to work hard out there and they just got it hard. I'm not mean to the homeless. I just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Hey, as long as you got some interest in yourself, you know, that's how other people get interest in you. Hey, he might be doing some, I don't know if he does property purchases. I don't know if he's in real estate. I don't know if he remodels homes. I don't know what his business is. See, the thing about it is you're too concerned about someone else. Him, his house, his blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. I don't. And that's the way that I'm taught here in the South. If that person is not coming over and giving me money and helping me out with my bills, whatever that person's doing is none of my concern. Now, I hope that person isn't over there in his house killing and raping women, and that's still none of my concern. That's supposed to be the cops' concern. That's not my job. But all I know is that, you know, let's just applaud people. Let's applaud people, because when you're working on something for yourself, you don't want a hater come over here saying, but you ain't never gonna get that. You ain't gonna get your house. You ain't gonna get what you give. You ain't gonna get that. So you don't want someone coming over here talking to you like that. So do your best not to go talk to other people like that, because it will increase. If you talk to other people like that, you might not notice until you get out of that hurricane that you're going to have other people coming up to you talking to you like that. And when you get to be older, 40 years old and shit, you honestly not trying to hear that shit. All you're trying to hear is people who are going to help you get to your goals, help you pay your bills, help you pay your mortgage so you have a roof over your head. Nobody's trying to do that stuff where you're 16 years old and you're still fighting at high school and you still fight blah, 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 blah. And you don't care that you can't pay for your car payment and you cry and wonder how you finna pay for your car. No, you want to be one of the people who you got your stuff on auto pay, baby. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, don't worry about him. He finna put his stuff. He probably, for all you know, he got his stuff on auto pay. Yeah, but you know, who cares what he got? That's good for him. But this is how I'm taught where I'm from. I'm from the South. I have indigenous blood. I'm still black. And this is how black people talk. This is just how black people talk. And I did learn, that I'm finna stop saying this. I did learn this a while back. I learned this recently though. If you worry about other people, you know that's gonna take 2 years off your life. You taking 2 years off your life worrying about other people. You was born only to worry about yourself. Worry about your husband, worry about your kids. You was born to worry about yourself. I don't give a fuck about some 35-year-old man finna buy another house. Are you jealous? Maybe you and me, we need to see what the fuck is he doing to buy another house? He's just asking people for donations. Well, shit, let me get on this. Some of these people, instead of hating on them, some of these people, we need to be friends with them. Because when you're someone's friend, you don't even have to be evil. They love to tell you, especially when someone's happy in their life, they love to tell you what's going well for them in their life, and they'll teach you. But if you're going to be nasty to people, they ain't finna teach you shit. You can stay up there with that lice. That's what my mom said. I dated this one white boy, and he had lice, and I had to get the lice out of his head if I wanted to like do anything with him and stuff. And my mom was like, just leave him up there with a lice. And I was nice. I got the lights out of his head. But I was like, how people live like this? I didn't even know people live like this. But let him stay up there begging. Let him stay up there begging. Okay, about the crush part. He's cute, but he's not a donation guy. Girl, fuck that shit. You falling for the cuteness? That cute shit can wear out. All right, but being generous, that lasts a lifetime, okay, baby? For real. If when he's 60, he ain't gonna be cute no more. He not. He gonna look old, wrinkled. You ain't gonna be a fucking model. You don't have to run the agency. So what's up? Your work gonna have to see. Look, my mom used to tell me all the time, it's okay to be beautiful, but we have to be smart. Because it's true, once you get to a certain age, your beauty ain't finna get you nothing. It's not gonna get you these people. But pay attention to the men who you're talking to. Pay attention to if they want to give to you, if they don't mind gifting you, or if they always want to take. Take. You really don't want to take her. The one who's always trying to take. What do you bring to the table? The fuck? I'm a woman. I'm the weaker sex. What the hell? You ain't even got a table. I got the table. So now pay attention to those men who are giving. See, there you go. Talking about they not homeless. Why are you worried about them? How you know what the fuck he got? How do you know what he has? You don't even know his name. We're not gonna talk about him no more. Cause I'm about to call that. Don't get mad, but that energy right there is you're jealous of someone else who's working for themselves. They're working hard and they're going against the grain, and you feel like they should be doing something else, then you do it. If you feel like you should be doing what he's doing to get his house, and then another thing is you don't understand why he has multiple homes. He might be a real estate agent. That might be his business. But all I know is that that's not your home, right? So why are you worried about it? Look, baby, life is short. You gonna get up on that deathbed and still be worried about someone else's house? How is that helping you pay for your house? I just know if I was worried about my neighbor all this time, I would not be able to be worried about my own house. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is what y'all, it's so many things, it's so many points I can point out. But as you stay worried about someone else, an emergency is gonna happen to you. And you're not gonna be able to take care of your own problems because you're too busy worrying about his problems. And baby, he's taking care of his problems. You might be laughing at him like a hyena, but what happens if you laughing at him and he is successful and he get what he wants? So all of a sudden, 45 days about to pass, and you got a problem. You can have a health problem. You can have a problem with your house, and you're not ready because you too busy making fun of somebody else. And guess what? When you get tied up with some bullshit, all these other people gonna look at you and they gonna make fun of you. You ain't got time to look at somebody else, baby. You really don't. Yeah, just keep scrolling when you see something crazy. But honestly, I don't think that's crazy. I applaud the underdog. I applaud the underdog. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Because I know if somebody came around making fun of me, if somebody came around making fun of you, you would be mad. So treat other people how you want to be treated. Or you could just, if you treat people bad, they'll come over and treat you as bad as they can. So try to applaud other people. And if you're not impressed by what they're doing or what they're saying, just leave them alone. Let's go on with Joa. I'm not for you when it comes to making fun of that guy with his house. That guy has to do whatever he has to do. I don't know what he's doing, and I don't care. But I talk about like people who be hurting people, like Trump. He born with a silver spoon in his mouth, and he's stealing from people. He gonna sit up there and say that he rich. You're not rich if you stealing from people, and that's not stealing from people. Him asking for donations, that's not stealing. That's is what it is. He's asking. You would never see Trump. I mean, he asked for donations with that Bitcoin. If you think about it, Trump doing the same thing, but y'all ain't saying nothing about him. Is my mates? Huh? Is my mate from my job, including receptionist, disappointed on me? I don't understand, but I'm gonna just read the cards. Is the receptionist disappointed? Why do you care about a receptionist? The fuck? Yes. What you was doing? Later in Keto, you might understand why that guy's doing what he's doing. You might end up doing the same thing. I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but he's asking people for donations. Honestly, if you think about it, I'm doing the same thing. But I'm trading a service. So business is business, baby. Business is booming. But it's kind of different. It's like people really don't understand the differences in business. You know, some people up here selling a pussy. I'm not doing none of that. But some people, if you don't have respect for it, just go. Because I'm always gonna remember, man. The next thing I know, I'm gonna be on my deathbed, and you think I'm really gonna be worried about that on my deathbed? No. When I saw my family members on my deathbed, they were worried about me. They were worried about my family. They were worried about the family and how is the family gonna go on. And I was telling them, don't worry about me. Relax. I don't know how old you are, but when you get to a certain age, you're gonna realize other people's problems, that's their problems. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm on Joa. You want to know about the receptionist, or are they disappointed with you? But don't think I'm fighting with y'all or mad at y'all or anything, y'all. Y'all really have to say, yeah, it's all good. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. But and thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts with you too. But what was I finna say? I'm not fighting with y'all. I'm just giving y'all a different perspective, a different way to think. And if you come in on my page, I'm not going to have you walk away being a nasty person. This is the way I'm taught. This is the way I'm taught. And people are so confused by me. They're like, how is she so stern? But I'm not. They call me a bitch because I'm stern, but I'm not evil. I'm not a mean bitch. A paid bitch, yeah, but I'm not a mean bitch. I'm not a mean girl. Yeah, I do act like Domino Harvey, and I punch my bullies in the face. Yes. Some people are really confused by it's okay to protect yourself, especially as a woman. But I'm just teaching you how to be. If you're a woman, this is how us ladies think. We don't care about nothing but our home. We don't care about that man, how he runs his home. We don't. Good for him. Good for him. But if anything, he might be a real estate agent or something. I don't know. And then when you get to be older, you understand that you're going to need more than one house. Different people, different folks, different strokes. Different people, they're like, I only need one house. That's what you need. Some other people, like my grandpa, had property investments. He had property purchases. He had more than one house. He had his house that his family lived in, and he had another house that he rented out so that he could have some money. So that's where we starting to get busy. Like, we starting to get nosy what someone else is doing. And if we're being that way, some people be honest. I was just wondering why you were doing that so I could do it myself. But these days, man, people are too focused on being nasty instead of like learning how to get with each other and get things the right way with each other. These days, too many people are being nasty towards each other, and that's rubbing off on each other. You're going to see that guy in his bungalow. I would be watching. How you get that? And then after he did it successful, I would be trying. I show enough. I would be trying. What's his channel? Because I need another house, actually. I'm working on my house in Detroit. And before y'all broke the economy, I was just about to get my house. Before y'all broke this damn economy.
Ingredient in 3.
I didn't have to ask for shit either. All I had to do was work overtime. Now they cutting folks off from overtime. They was the last warehouse I was at. They were making it where you couldn't work overtime. Bastards. The economy. I'm on Joa though. So you want to know about your mates? Is the receptionist disappointed in you? There's a yes. There's something about a yes going on. There's secrets that are gonna come out. Yeah, but y'all, thank y'all for being here. I know I don't agree. I don't agree with everything that y'all say, and y'all don't agree with me with everything that I say. But that's still okay. It's okay. It's okay. But look, Joa, about this receptionist. I need another table. But you see what this means? That's what it means. Okay. Woo, I'm done. I'm playing. The moon reverse means that secrets are coming out. That's like there's messages coming from your dreams and secrets are coming out. Yeah, it's all good, y'all. Bless y'all. Yeah, people don't like it when I start talking mature. But y'all are learning that's the family that I come from. I come from a very mature family. I come from an earth family. Everybody was like a Virgo. And then my mom's a cat. I got a Sagittarius aunt, a Scorpion aunt. That's about it. Leo grandpa. Virgo. You was really on that Virgo cusp. You got a angel message popping up for you that people are attracted to your hard work and your determination. Oh, and that you're paving your way towards future success. Money making opportunities coming your way. Make an effort to meet people halfway. This right here is that you're working hard, doing your dream job or doing a job that you don't mind to bring in some type of funds. And that there's a lot of people who are against you, and that you might be, you might be carrying yourself on throughout like a task or throughout some type of situation at work or throughout a group or a group like family or friends, something that has to do with a group. But there's something about you moving wisely towards on the future, and you don't have a lot of people who support you, but you support yourself. That's really all that you need. You're getting over challenges. You're making them look easy. There's someone that you're going to speak with again. You need to pay attention to why you started something, why you started a project, or why you started a job. There's some type of unexpected surprise, a renewal, or something you're redoing, and some type of focus. There's a 37 popping up in my screen. So you're seeing like synergy and synchronicity. So you're seeing like signs from the spirits and you're moving accordingly. There's some type of bad luck that's going on though. Like you're really being oppressed. There's somebody who there's a bad lawyer, a bad doctor, a bad prosecutor, a bad judge. There's someone who's working against you. Like you need to continue to say your truth though. And there's some type of secrets that are coming out. There's an older woman. This is you or someone around you. I really emphasize someone around you who is paying attention toward, they're not saving their money. They're not budgeting. they're very shallow. There's someone who's only paying attention towards superficial things. Like they might be spending up money too quick or too much, and they're only paying attention towards the outside of something. The receptionist. Have you disappointed the receptionist? Yes. There's some type of secrets that are coming out. There's someone who's half in and half out. There's someone who's feeling like they're leaving some type of circumstances. There could be something going on with you in regards of the law. You're going to get a message though. You're keeping it to yourself. Someone who's coming in and with Aries energy, and this could either be like someone who's reliable, someone who's a friend. This is someone who's next to the boss, someone who has good ideas how to start a business. This could be someone who wants to start a relationship off, but like this could be like I'm not this could be someone who just like wants a touch, someone who just wants like to like just someone who just wants intimacy for the night. And it's not saying that this is going to be a negative interaction. This is someone who's loyal, someone who's friend. This is someone who has like positive interactions or a positive experience to bring you. But yeah, it could be talking about somebody just loyal at work. Right now, you also have to get up and do something that you've taken the time to analyze, to research, to study, to observe the people around you. And now it's time for you to get up and for you to do something. There's a woman that's paying attention towards her future. Someone around you who's paying attention towards their future. Something about a payout, a vacation, extra free time, and spending the money that they work hard on for themselves, their priorities, property purchases. And whenever like someone in the family needs help, that they're able to help financially. That's for Joa. And who I got next is Reap 45. I know it does disappoint a lot of people when I'm not like mean girl. I don't. Looks are deceiving. Looks are deceiving. A lot of people, just because I have like tattoos and leather and chains, people think that I'm not an angel, but I'm still an angel. Don't judge people by the looks. I find that a lot of people, the people who look in this world, the people who look all nice on the outside, they're little devils on the inside. And the people who seem like y'all have constructed for someone like me with gauges and stuff that y'all think I'm bad and I do heroin and drugs. And because the stereotypes, y'all think that I'm like that and I'm not. And it surprises y'all that I'm like, yeah, no, don't go sell your body. No, don't go be a stripper. No, that sounds dumb. A lot of y'all are shocked that I'm like, no, like that I've talk like your mom. You need to be mature. You need to be patient. You need to treat that man well. If you can't treat him well, you need to leave him alone. It does kind of annoy me that y'all look at me and y'all think that I'm a bad girl. Y'all make bad girls. Older women understood how that felt for me, and they made sure that I stayed classy. But I stayed a good girl. But no, I just got out the car the other day, and the homeless are right next to me. Let's put it this way. I'm Aquarius. I like to see good things happen to people. I don't want to see bad things happen to people. I hope y'all are having a good day out there. We're on Reap 45. That's who I got now. Let me tell everybody what's going on. So I'm reading y'all for about 5 minutes. Throw your question out there, and I'm going to add you to the list, okay? It's first come, first serve. Now, the people who are interested in the $10 Fast Pass, all you got to do is put the funds in my Chime or my Venmo. And that allows you to skip the line, and I read you immediately next for 10 minutes instead of 5. I think y'all are trying to come over. Like, I be having a good day, and I think y'all are trying to come over and, like, fuck up my day. But I hope that y'all are having a good day. Because it goes right back to the fundamentals. When you feel good, you want other people around you to feel good. And when you're feeling bad, you want other people around you to feel bad. So try to do something that y'all enjoy for the day so y'all can spread some love and energy around. So that's the fast pass. If you guys want a personal, email me, $40 for 40 minutes and $20 for 20 minutes. Just email me. Everything is in the description of the video. Check out this video when you guys are finished. And keep in mind, I am not perfect. I just make seldom the less mistakes.
Man who works hard, sweats hard. Old Spy Strider fights sweat. So Coach Frog, I was
Excuse me. Thank all of y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the likes, for the subs, for the people who do business with me. Thank y'all for sharing your thoughts with me and for letting me share with you. And thank y'all for helping me grow. I'm working on getting to 800 subscribers. So thank y'all for helping me make that climb. What are the feelings and thoughts, actions of Red towards you? Didn't you come in on another question? So you want to know about the feelings of this person? Because somebody else just asked about Red. Y'all need to ask one question at a time. But you know what? I'm going to read you how you ask. You ask 3 questions, you're going to get 3 answers. If you get confused, that's on you. What are the thoughts? What are the thoughts? That's the thoughts. What are the feelings? That's the feelings. What are the actions towards you? Okay. Let's get into it. I'm on read 45. This card is trying to pop out. Both these cards are trying to pop out. Let's see what the spirit is trying to say right here. But I'm going to go ahead and close. So last call, there are your questions out there. And at this point, the only time I'm accepting reads are paid reads from this point on. So only fast passes can ask, and people who book reads. So this is popping up for you. Read 45. If there's anybody out there that wants to ask a question, I'm doing a last call. Throw it out there so I can add you to the list now. I'm finishing everyone up on the list. From this point on, when I go into after hours, I only read book reads. So that's only people who purchase Fast Pass and people who purchase personals. So for read 45, you need to keep, you have some type of extra money or a job offer coming towards you, and you need to keep whatever like the start is, the small success towards business. Whatever this is, you need to keep it towards yourself. Only talk to close friends and family right now, because there's a lot of people around you who are jealous, envious, and they have a tendency to sabotage. This is so funny. I'm trying to tell my brother, just ignore that bitch, man. You got way more going for you than I do. Oh, you too, 3 to 7. This 3 and 7. And those people weren't even messing with me. But right here, 3 and 7, like you're seeing synergy, you're seeing signs for spirits, and you're moving accordingly. This right here is like you're doing your dream job. You're doing some type, it's a good time for you to gamble. You're doing some type of putting in the work, doing the grind, some type about the occupation. You're doing some type of job that you don't mind, that's making money or making funds. It could be your dream job, but if it's not your dream job, it's a job that you don't mind, that's helping you get money so that you can pay for the things that you need to pay towards. You've got plans and you're moving towards the future in a positive way. So your question right here, what are the thoughts of Red towards you? Somebody's wanting to move on. Somebody is wanting to leave. They feel like they're in a toxic area. This could be at work. This could be at home with the family. This could be within a relationship with you. But there's some type of move that somebody is about to make, and it's not just affecting them. It's affecting their family too. This move could be at work, going from department to a department. It's going to be a better move. They're moving from turbulent waters into cool, calm, smooth waters. There's something that's going to be more peaceful for this move for this person. And I got you, Joa. Give me a second. Let me finish up Reap, and then let me come converse with you in the chat. But this 6 is like someone's moving forward. Someone's moving forward in a wise way too. This could be from department to department at work. Someone could be getting a new equipment, or someone could be going from a office to office. There's like someone's embracing new things for themselves. And right here, that's the thoughts. This is the feelings of how someone is feeling towards you. It's like my way or the highway with the Emperor popping up. This Aries energy. So Aries tend to start things quick. They're really good when it comes to moving up the ladder, when it comes to business. They tend to end things quick. They can get mad quick. They can calm down quick as well. Now, this Emperor is someone who's good. Someone who their thoughts towards you is that they feel that you're really good with like making money, making big money, getting along with the people around you, being very disciplined. That you are very good when it like disciplined. You're very good when it comes to setting your mind towards something and getting towards that, and that you have the energy to get there. That this could either be a father that influences you, or it could be a gentleman that you have around you. But like this Aries energy of like someone who has the stamina, the determination, the energy, the smartness, the money. They work on the money to get this. There's someone who is able to communicate with a lot of people all at once. This is their thoughts towards you. And so the actions is there's going to be some type of injustice towards a woman that someone's healing from. It could be you, it could be someone around you, but there's something that has happened to a woman that something should not have happened. This could be as bad as like abuse or murder, or there's some type of like conflict, crisis that happened, and someone's getting out of this. There's single, independent, satisfy your own desires. There's white lies, and there's jealousy of the people around you. But this 5 and the way that it's popping up and how it's indicating is that things might be getting worse before they get better, but you're getting out of a difficult time. Like I said, things might be getting worse before it gets better, but you're getting out of some type of something that might be like depressing you, or it like whatever happened to a woman, it's like cleansing and healing, and there's some type of confusion that's leaving. Someone really can't pay attention to their friend. There's a lot of gossip that's around. White lies and jealousy. There's a lot of gossip that's around. That's for Reek 45, and that's finishing up that last question. Their actions towards you. You may want to like the card is saying, stay single. Oh, this card also is saying that you need to pay. There's going to be some type of loss, and you're paying attention towards your loss. But there's something that you salvage and that you're able to save and build from. So pay attention to that. There's some type of delays when it comes to travel plans, some type of delays in moving up, and you're keeping it towards yourself. There's some type of teamwork. It could be at work or with a friend that's not happening. Like you have to work by yourself. I forgot who I was just reading, but that was for them. Oh, that was for Reap 45. So what's going on? So 2 people from reception will be leaving the resort. And the older woman, oh, that you think that's your boss? No way. They've been catching on fire. Well, I mean, the restaurant I used to work at used to catch on fire because the manager was lazy and he wouldn't go get the hood cleaners. Until the cook, we kept working at night, and the grill kept catching on fire. And then the cook, she kept getting pissed. because it was ridiculous. And she was just kept cooking on the fires. It would be like boom. I'm like, oh my god. And then we was like, we were like, damn it, it's on fire again. We ain't got used to it. But the cook, she was right. She was like, this is dangerous. We can't be getting used to shit like this. So yeah, we made the manager do his job. Oh, your boss is Pedro? Is that why you named yourself Pedro? Or y'all just got the same name? Y'all both some Pedros? It's a lot going on at this resort, man. I'm glad I started getting a job at a resort while I was in Miami, Florida, and I'm kind of glad I didn't do it because at the interview it was drama. At the interview it was some motherfucking drama. I remember I had to take my shoes. I remember the guy lied. He said we was gonna meet at Starbucks, and he said wear some nice shoes and shit. I think something was wrong with him because he was not at Starbucks. And I was just mad. So that's why I started locating him. I took my shoes off, found that dumbass on the beach. I was like, what the fuck is you doing out here? You're supposed to be working. I don't even work here. You're supposed to conduct my interview. He's talking about I'm Haitian. Bitch, I'm mixed with Haitian, so I don't give a fuck. And I'm mixed with Black Cherokee. You don't know about that, do you? You don't know about that. And then, man, I went and got his boss or so. I went and got somebody telling that damn man, he's supposed to be conducting my motherfucking interview. And yeah, I don't know why he thought, I said to him, you thought I was gonna walk out here on this beach? You thought I couldn't put my shoes in my hand and walk out here on this beach and come fucking get your ass? Who is this? This Aries energy, somebody got a message real quick. That was me. Yep, had a message. That was my shoes in my hands. On the beach. I had just got off the beach too. That's why I went to the beach before I went to that interview. Because when I lived, when I stayed in Miami close to my sister, I would go to the beach every day. That's why I went to the beach. Before I went and got a job on the beach. Already used to the terrain. Y'all playing with me. You think I would take my shoes off real quick and come get you? And send a message? But them resorts, you think it'd be beautiful? It'd be chaos. It'd be secrets galore. There's dark secrets. Well, maybe you find them out if you would like to. But you know what? Actually, maybe you know what? I don't think I want to know they motherfucking secret. It always be rape and child touching and shit. That's what always they fucked up secrets be. It'd be some shit like I don't even want to know. They secrets. Is it jealousy from work? Yes, it's jealousy about your work. That 3 of diamonds reverse. I remember that card. It's like you need to go back and watch over what I had said. The 3 of diamonds reverse is saying that whatever type of business endeavors that you have for yourself, that you don't need to be talking to strangers about it. Only talk to your friends and family. Yes, it's jealousy from work. Jealousy. And love too, because that 5 of cups had popped up for you. And white lies and jealousy in the 5 of cups, that could be talking about the people around you, love or friends or family at work. It's obviously work because that's what popped up in your mind first. Now, whatever pops up in your mind first, that's who the spirits is talking about through these cards. Now, when you start thinking about second and third people, that's called second guessing yourself, and we're not doing that. Yeah, it's jealousy from work. Something that you got something going on with your single, independent, jealousy, white lies, and white lies, envy. That's what 5 of cups means. Everybody keep in mind, y'all act like I can see your fucking life. No, but that's really how it is reading the cards. Everybody keep in mind, you have counseling. You have more than these 4 main types of readers, but I'm going to go over the 4 top types that we usually have out here. Counseling, coaching, intuition, and interpretations. So I mostly like to stick with reading y'all with my interpretations, which means that you have to sit learning the cards, the meanings, the symbols of the cards. And so with that, I'm telling you what the meanings of these cards mean. And so the tarot cards don't tell you what to do. Only you can decide. But with the meanings of the cards, the spirits are telling you what they see. And they're telling you some things that you might want to think about as you progress throughout your path. What? I have Scorpion rising. I keep secrets. I like people to tell me their secrets, but then I'm an Aquarius sun, so I be forgetting shit. So maybe that's why people tell me their secrets, because I fucking forget them. But then when it's time to remember them, I remember them. Why? No, why? Like, I don't understand these. That's a lie about Scorpio. That they don't keep secrets. You keep that person's secret if they're your friend, or if they really like you, or if you really like them. We keep people's secrets. But if it's educational, then I might have to tell somebody. All right, like if you learn by this person's dumbass mistake, then I gotta tell you what happened. Listen, Becky did all this shit, man. But I'm besides that, I keep people's secrets. I guess that's why everybody come over and tell me what's happening. Because I be keeping people's secrets. Keep the next time someone come and tell you something, don't tell nobody. Don't play telephone. What? You said look like a few people want you to shut up? That don't mean you need to shut up. I don't know. Just, just evaluate. See what is best to do. Just take a moment and just analyze to see what's best to do. Yeah, but if you have something to say, just go ahead and say it and let it stay out there. Is there jealousy from work? Yes, the diamond said the work, honey. He said, I don't do nothing. I don't got nothing. For real. I agree with you. I don't have shit neither. I don't know what the fuck these dumbasses be jealous of. For real. And another thing, whatever the fuck I have, they could have worked and had the same shit. But just keep your eyes open for people around you. They might be some sabotagers. It don't mean that people's jealous. Why are you scared of other people's jealousy? That's their problem. That ain't got shit to do with us. That's their problem. Can I ask something? Yeah. You can ask. Yeah, y'all both can ask one more question, and then excuse me. I'm finna be done. Y'all have to ask your next question through a fast pass. I gotta do the other things I got scheduled for today. Go ahead and ask your question, your one last question. Will Lady Gaga be last minute surprise announcement at the 2005 MTV MMAs like Miley Cyrus back in 2019? So is Lady Gaga going to be a last minute surprise for the MTV VMAs? Is that just who you want? Or is there really like announcements and shit? Yes. There's some type of yes. It's Libra energy. Somebody who's smart, who they're very logical. They're very dependent. There's someone who helps someone think. Like they have mostly to do with facts, little to do with emotions. They have everything to do with facts. This Libra woman, this like secret Libra woman. I'm not sure if that's a manager or a mother, a partner or something like this. But going through the details of the question. No rush tonight. I want to read your question. Okay, for this surprise. So as we go through the details, this keeps popping up. This Virgo woman right here, someone who's a gold digger, but this is not like a gold digger and the right type of energy. There's a woman who's light on the outside, Virgo energy, the Queen of Diamonds, reverse. Someone who's a homebody, they're suspicious of other people, they're impatient. And there's someone who's unreliable. They're not paying attention towards their home. They're not paying attention to money. They're not paying attention towards business. There's someone who's an alchemist. There's someone who's working on their health. They're working on their business. There's someone who is, let's see where someone around you, really emphasizing on you. Someone's getting a message coming in from Gabriel, some type of good luck, good news. There's something favorable. It could be an announcement coming in from the court. Could be an announcement coming in from the doctor. Could be some type of announcement coming in from work. But there's someone who's working on something. There's something that's very challenging that someone is getting through challenges. Someone's not feeling like happy. Someone's very depressed at the home. There could be some type of arguments that's happening, but somebody's working on communicating and understanding. There's true forgiveness when this card pops out. Someone is paying attention towards satisfaction, gratification, towards the future, towards the family, like the happy family, the wooden pick and fits, the perfect home, and something like this. But there's something that's ending in a positive way, and there's something that's new, something new beginning from for someone. Someone is like keeping secrets, keeping within them to themselves. Someone could be feeling bored or jaded, feeling like um that they just don't want to express. Someone could be feeling like you look up, you're going to get a gift. But someone could be like teeter-tottering on depression, feeling upset, not wanting to share things that they have going on. There's something good, that there's something new happening for someone, a reunion. Seeing old friends or family, or going back to an old job, and something being well, something starting off on a good foot. But it's like somebody is bored. It kind of reminds me of Rose from Titanic, where she's well off, but there's someone who is bored, and they're not paying attention towards the little things that they have within their life. And I believe that's why one of the meanings of this card is saying, look up. There's a gift, pennies from heaven, confusion leaving. Look up, that you're going to get a gift. I mean, some meanings of that card is talking about gifts. This card too, temperance, gifts. The way that you're feeling is how you're expressing on the outside. Now, this is like there's some type of fights that's ending. There's some type of resolution. There's an end to a conflict. Somebody's feeling dumb because they could have been talking shit about you. They probably look dumb because now people are realizing that they're the perpetrator, they're the problem, and that you're telling the truth. Or that something about this also be talking about the teacher card. There's like some type of conflict that's ending. You need to finish up some type of projects. This is crazy. I think this already popped up earlier, that you might be feeling oppressed, that you're saying the truth. There's someone that is against you. There's someone that's working against you. And now it could be a bad judge, a bad prosecutor, or a bad lawyer. And there's some type of announcement or bad news, something that's not going in your favor, something that may be affecting your finances. You have someone who's loyal to you, like a friend, a family member, or a spouse. But right here with the Fool being reversed is that you need to finish up some type of projects. Someone needs to finish something up. So it could be talking about you. It could be talking about Gaga. But the answer to your question is yes. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes the cards resonate, sometimes they don't.
This is a Suja Organic Wellness.
Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't.
High quality, organic goodness. For next
That's for
level
Joa.
nutrition with a whole lot of benefits.
Let me get on with Reap. And I'm going to move into after hours. And so what that is a tarot chat and update, where you guys are able to book reads and come through and let me know how a read resonated for you. What you want to know about your next glow up at work and the finances. You want to know about your next glow up at work and the finances. It's something about you got to keep your emotions together. You really have to pay attention to yourself for this glow up and for your finances. All right, we have enough that going on. There's someone who there's an evil magician around you. There's someone who's working against you. Either that you know about it. It could be a manager, it could be a lawyer, it could be someone that you've entangled yourself in some type of business practice with. But there is someone who has the potential to use their magic for good, but right now they're using their magic for ill. There's someone who's not focused on themselves. They could be focused on other people. There's someone who gets envious and jealous of other people. There's someone who's a manipulator. Now that's pretty funny because I don't see how this magician is really going to be. You see how he's pointed down? There's someone who is focused on doing ill intent. There's someone who's focused on doing wrong. Now this person could be this could be you. It could be someone around you. This whatever this person is doing, it could be impacting you. You could be aware of it. The spirits could be making you aware, or whatever they're doing could be coming to light. You know, you could be finding out. There's something that's happening again, a new direction, rebirth. Someone's not focusing on themselves. Somebody's a trailblazer. Someone's doing something that's new. Someone has all the elements that they need to do. Someone could be throwing curses at you. Yeah. Someone could be protect yourself. People be flipping out with the white baths and all this, but honestly, I say do your prayers and do your crystals. Keep your eyes open for the people around you. There is you or someone around you who's getting some type of bad news, and it's hard for them to move forward. And then this card also be talking about staying prayed up because the pastor be on that card. Now, there's something about that. The magician reverse popping up, death popping up, the star reverse popping up right here. There's something about that you not paying attention to yourself. That either you need to dive in your spiritual text, dive in the spirit world, dive into yourself, dive into loving yourself, researching yourself, dive into focusing back on yourself. I can't express that enough. What the hell? You were born to be you. You wasn't born to be these other people. I'm just reading the cards. Keep in mind, I'm an interpretive reader. I'm reading the cards because sometimes y'all be getting caught up with other people out here that's not your child. I can understand why y'all would get caught up with your child, but y'all be getting caught up with like complete strangers and stuff like that. There's something about your strength that your strength is weak, your faith is weak. You need to solidify your faith. Something about that you need to solidify your faith, that you need to solidify how you're feeling towards you again, your love towards you, your focus towards you. You need to finish up whatever projects that you started, because it's going to whatever that you started, as you finish these projects, it's going to positively impact you with your community in a good way. It's going to bring you some type of like an extra job offer, some type of small money, some type of business that's starting, small success, some type of small start towards success. You as well got this card too, going on at work and with your financial growth. You need to ignore the people around you. People who be lying, people who be gossiping. This is talking about there's fighting and roughhousing. And the reason why it's reversed is saying that there's some type of conflict that's ending. And people are starting to see that you are who you are. You walk the talk. Like who you are is telling the truth. These other people around you, this could be at work, this could be friends, but these other people around you, people are starting to see how messy that they can really be. This be talking about fights. This is talking about that you are winning a fight. This could be at work. This could be court. This is mostly talking about with a group of people. It could be friends. I'm not sure if you're engaged in business with your friends. This right here could be you or someone around you, someone who's teaching you how to be emotionally mature. This King of Hearts. Now, this person is mature. They're wise. They have their emotions together. This is how they bring big money. He be about big business success too. This Scorpion energy, someone who's light on the outside. And he probably could travel from one country to another. He could be probably due to family or business, probably because he wants to do experience through education or finances. But he could travel from one country to another. He's into international affairs where he understands law. in this country and another, probably due to why he has to travel or business. But this is a guy who really values education. This is a man who is very smart. This Scorpion energy right there, he's a protector. I'm not sure if this is your husband, or if this is someone who you're due to meet, or if this is someone who is a friend, or someone who's your father, or someone who's a manager at work. But something that what they teach you is how to keep your emotions together, so that you stay out of fights, so that you keep your money together, you keep the things that you need together. It's really funny how it's really funny. My family teach me the same shit, but I'm from an Earth family. I'm from Earth Nation. This person, they're Water Nation, and they see the cup always is full, and this person always be going to the bank. But it's really funny. It'd be a lot of chaos around him, but it don't stop him from staying calm. It'd be funny how a lot of people be over here fighting, and then like next thing you know, they got some bullshit going on in their life, and then here you are over here completing a goal or something along this nature. But what's next for your glow up? You need to focus on yourself. Be mindful of people around you. With this, it's some type of new direction that you're going to take. You're going to be meeting new friends from that. But be mindful. Keep your eyes open for people around you who just have evil intent. They're not using their brains, their intelligence, their magic, whatever have you. They're not using their smarts to get towards the better things in life. It's somebody who's very motherfucking misguided. That's a dumbass. Okay, look, just what? It could be you. It could be someone around you. Someone who thinks that evil is going to get them where they need to go next. Okay, you're going to get on that deathbed and start crying your way next to that damn next life. Okay, and motherfuckers going to be laughing. Okay, look. They're saying that it's somebody around. It's not even just one person. It could be a group around who just are misguided. There's someone who teaches you how to keep your emotions together, how to keep your house together, how to keep your assets together. And you learn from them, that Scorpion energy. Finish up your projects. You do have friends that are loyal to you. So, make sure that you thank those people who are good to you. Just make sure you thank them. But really, the main message, this main message right here is that, it is someone who has the power to do ill intent. That doesn't mean that you're not going to catch whatever they're doing. But this right here is saying that you really need to focus on yourself. I can't get over that. You were born in this life to be you. You weren't born in this life to be other people. There's some type of backstabbing that you're getting over. You're going over to your new endeavors, and you're going to have new energy to start something new. Whatever you're starting that's going to be for new is going to be good. You're leaving some type of toxicity. You're leaving toxicity. 2 tens. So right here, be confident, be your natural self. Something ended the best way it could. You're about to have new positive things for you. Some type of new positive expectations. There's forgiveness that's happening. It could be that you might be struggling with depression. It could be that people around you might be struggling with depression. But there's something new that's about to start for you. There also is a woman around you who is not in her good energy. This Leo right here, that she's trying to use her body to get what she wants by using sex, by being a seducer. There's someone who's being very violent, someone who's trying to fight, someone who think that they in the bad girls club, someone who's not using their energy to do any type of balance. They're going to be dark on the outside. She's supposed to be paying attention. That's a bad mom. There's someone who's a bad mom. All right, keep fucking up, lose your kids, bitch. And this right here, some type of unemployment. I don't know if that's going on with the Leo, but right here, there's some type of unemployment that's happening. Somebody's not using their talents to go get money. This could be you. I really emphasize on someone around you. Someone's not using, it could be that Leo that we just got done talking about, because that's more characteristics, traits about Queen of Wands reverse. Someone who is a social butterfly, somebody who get around, somebody got to be careful that they don't get AIDS. Because somebody want to get around sexually. Somebody thinks that people are just supposed to pay them money by existing. And if people don't pay attention, that some people are working. They make it look so easy like they existing, right? But this card right here is that someone's going to get some type of money influx and they're just going to blow it. Someone might be paying attention, like someone is about to be unemployed, or someone's not paying attention to, somebody's not budgeting. It's about to be the end for somebody. Somebody's not budgeting. Somebody is very superficial. It's like a woman who's older and she's not paying attention to her house, property purchases. She's not paying attention to making money. So like when her kids need some help that she could provide for them, that nine of pentacles reverse popping up. I really emphasize that someone around you. That could be talking about these bullies that you need to ignore, and that the spirits could be telling you some of the things that they got going on in their life, and that's why they act in the way that they are. So when you look at them, you can understand. But like really, y'all have to step yourselves back from a situation and look. Because like when you're standing in the middle of a storm, when you're standing in the middle of a conflict or something going on, there's a lot that you can miss. And when you stop for a second and you take yourself away from a situation and you just look at what's going on, you can see a lot of people just acting childish, a lot of people probably being racist, a lot of people probably being envious of shit that they can't control, a lot of people mad at somebody that if you did the same work as them, you could do better or more. Like you see a lot of bullshit. That's what we say in Atlanta. You just see the bullshit. But like, yeah, from your reading, I really got that you need to focus on yourself, that there are people around you who have ill intent, and you need to be aware of that. That's not anything to be afraid of. Yes, be honest with yourself. But that star card reverse is talking about there's some type of depression. That if you feed into despair, that could really affect you for 8 to 10 years. So go back to self-catering to yourself, doing things that you like to do for yourself, doing things that you enjoy for yourself. You have this type of creativity right now. There's a creative block, but you are naturally, you have these ideas that bring in people, that bring in money, that bring in people that make money. And it's something like where you're not tapping into that right now. You may be too concerned with opinions of other people around you. You may be too concerned with dogmas, where people are trying to use religion to control you in a negative way rather than push you towards your goals. Like a lot of people really got confused. You know, the church was started to protect people. But then you had a lot of people that got up in the church and they were corrupt. And they want to use their means to hurt people. Same thing with the government. The government was not started to be corrupt. It was started to help and protect people. But we have other people who got in these entities and they want to corrupt them. You know, that's when the rest of us, we have to go back and remind them, no, you're here for the people. The people are not here to break their backs for you. That's where people really get confused. But just ignore it. Really, you got that evil magician right there. I had them pop up for me too. I caught my evil magician. That's why I was saying, just because it's some people around you have ill intent, that don't mean that's gonna stop you. All the spirits is doing is showing you who you got around you. So you can choose not to be fucking playing with them. Ha bitch. Stupid. I'm halfway in the middle of sticking it to my evil magician because whatever that and then that for me, this is my intuition. This came from my experience. I had the evil magician pop up for years. I was like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? I know it ain't talking about me. And then it finally started surfacing who it is. Honestly, for me, I can't say thank you even more. If I do not pay attention, well, now I'm able to address everything early. But if I did not see any of that coming and I continue to go on about, if I lied to myself, like, oh no, all people are good. I would have been, that man would have fucked up my business, a lot of serious things. A lot of really serious things. But I caught my evil magician, and you're gonna catch yours too. That's why you come to the cards. That's why the spirits are showing you to have your eyes open for these people out here. Hey, Marianne, I'm closed. The only people I'm accepting now, I'm finishing up everyone who I'm reading right now. And so the only people I'm accepting right now are paid reads. So I will see you the next pop-up. which will be tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. So unless you throw your question in with a fast pass or you hit me up for a personal, I will see you tomorrow if you want to get read for free. So I'm close. So right now I'm finishing up the last of the reads. So how I accept everybody is with a $10 fast pass. All you have to do is just put the $10 in my Chime or my Venmo, and then I read you right now for about 10 minutes. Now, for the people who want to come back and get read for free, come tomorrow when the live says free reads. And when it says open, throw your question out there and I'll be reading you for free. Everybody keep in mind that the people who purchase the $10 fast pass tomorrow during the live, they get to skip the line, okay? So I'm just finishing up reading Reap and Joa. And I hope to see you soon, Marion. I hope to see you soon. In the meantime, check out this video. It's for the collective, this Destiny read. And it'll let you know a little bit of what's going to happen throughout July. So I'm finna go into after hours. What after hours is chat and update. So that's where people can book reads. Y'all can purchase fast passes. Y'all can purchase personals. And showing y'all the latest videos that are up on my channel that I would like y'all to see. Now, after hours helps me and it helps for people who come through. If it pisses you off, I don't know what to tell you. That's not like directly, that message isn't for anyone specific. That's just for everyone out there. So it looks like I'm done reading, y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank y'all for the subs. Thank y'all for the likes. And thank y'all for helping me grow. I got 7 likes. Okay. So something about wisdom, work, someone putting in the work, someone grinding, someone growing. Someone's going to get some type of recognition and reward and payout. Ooh, but somebody got a thief and a robber around them. That's for everyone, the collective. I'm reading the number of likes that I got, number 7. Yeah, like that's what 7 also be talking about, a robber, a thief. Somebody out there thinks they really getting away with something. I'm gonna read y'all tomorrow with Lilo and Stitch. I'm gonna read y'all tomorrow with Stitch. Anyways, I gotta get going. I've got other things to do. I will see y'all tomorrow for another free reads with the $10 fast pass, okay? And so if it's an emergency, anybody needs to get read now, y'all can purchase a fast pass or y'all can purchase a personal. Everything that I said is in the description of the video. I'm moving into after hours. I will see y'all tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be posting it in the after hours too. So I'll see you tomorrow. Where's the screen? I just do it and then I forget how to do it. Y'all stay blessed, never stress, smoke one.
What the hell?